Welcome to the Mortal Podcast with your hosts Ballgame and Ryan. Measure twice, check once, and never cut.
We ain't cutting shit, bro. All right.
Never. We never cut.
Episode 138.
What's up, bro?
What's going on? What you got going on?
Let me tell you. It's been a minute. It's been, 2 weeks. All these listeners waiting in suspense, seeing some of the things on Instagram, always following us, always trying to improve, just like us.
They're ready. Hopefully they get my pick with some waltz crawlers.
Well, if you know this podcast, you know Waltz Crawlers.
You have to.
Fact.
It's still
So-
bass month.
Fact it is.
It's still bass month, so you get out there and get fishing.
Never been fishing in my life.
Well, I'm the bass master.
So we have
Fact.
come making this triumphant return.
Yes.
Debut
I-
/ return allegedly.
Return.
As-
Let me
as-
correct that.
As I go for the Dodge record for 1 year. All right. I still don't know if I'm on enough to beat Dodge's record. but-
Dodge set a lofty goal. I know. Fact.
Wasn't he like 50%?
Not that
No.
much, but I think it was really. He
He was in the
he
20s,
Okay.
No, I could have
130.
saw it was around 30%.
Okay.
so he'd be in the 30s. Well, 40s then. He was not on the pod 40 times. There's no fucking way.
I think he hit when we made that count. He was in the 30s already, or about to hit 30.
Well, that would be under 30% because we got 138 episodes.
Is that when we did? Well, I'm talking at the time of the podcast.
Oh, at the time it might have been
What
30%.
120? So
Yeah.
120.
We'll say a
120.
quarter. I'll give you a quarter.
Okay, 25%. So that's 25%.
I'll give you that, but it's diminished.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's not here. So fuck him.
Yeah.
We have Chuck back at
Real.
Suicida, at Hosner, at
Real sports.
Real Sports. What's up, bro?
think
Welcome back to the
You
podcast.
need
Thank
to
you.
condense your. You need to get your social media under control.
Thank you.
I got too many AKs over here.
Real sports on IG is where it's at. If you want to look at some great books when we go to cons and stuff. Records I'm spinning.
I love Instagram.
If
you
you
don't
want
have to ask
if you want to
me.
hear me bitch more about political stuff, then I'll be on Facebook.
Everyone's bitching on
Um,
that shit on Facebook.
That's
Yeah.
a great platform to bitch about politics.
Oh, it is.
I stay away from it,
I'm
but
good. The only reason I have the Facebook is because of this.
I
What?
seen one. I was just started
Fact.
laughing. I seen Kid Rock sitting on the fucking general lead talking about fuck Kaepernick again. I'm like, I'm just gonna skip this. I'm gonna pass.
Well, what I think is funny is okay.
Here we go.
You're gonna have like this extreme.
No, just stop before we get it out of hand. Main thing is
I'm
happening.
not talking about no. I'm not gonna bring up.
All right, the topic.
I'm not bringing up a topic.
I'll give you the
I'm
floor
bringing
real
up
quick.
this. I'm bringing up this. Is somebody will post their opinion as in like conservative or liberal. So you're like, okay, well, if you're willing to put that angle out, then you're willing to hear my angle, right? No, there's like no tolerance.
No, that's
Like
not the
what?
case.
You don't believe what I believe? You don't.
No.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
So that's all I was gonna say. Is just the intolerance of people just don't talk.
So maybe it's not a great platform, but it's the platform everyone uses.
Oh, and trolling is so much fun. GIFs. Oh god,
Trolling-
trolling is a
Bro,
lot of
it's-
fun.
yeah, it'd be fun.
everything. What's so funny is everyone gets sucked into whatever anyone else says
Oh, yeah.
that isn't right. See, now we're getting into
Like,
it. No,
it's
fuck
fine.
that.
like
fuck
trolling,
It's
trolling
fine.
like fucking McGregor, fucking Mayweather saying, "Oh fuck, dude." Do you guys watch? Do you watch the weigh-in?
that. I did not watch the weigh-in.
I watched the weigh-in.
I
Chuck,
watched
you
everything
watch the
going
weigh-in?
up to it.
The what?
The weigh-in.
Yes, of course I did.
Dude, how much bigger does McGregor look than Mayweather?
Well,
Fucking
he,
huge.
Well, he was only 4 pounds bigger, but he came in at 153.
He's-
McGregor said he's going to be about 170.
No, but the thing is,
I want to see you gain 17
listen.
pounds.
Well, listen,
Water weight,
bro.
That's like 2 gallons of water.
Bro, Tony, listen to this. All right,
I'm listening.
4 pounds difference. Oh, it's not a big deal, right? Well, just Mayweather could have gained 4 more pounds, and he would have been fine for the fight, but he didn't. All right.
I agree.
McGregor walks around at like 180. So he had to cut down to 153 just to make weight. So that's why it's such a big difference. He
Yeah.
fights at 170 now.
Did you see?
Wow.
Did you see Mayweather eating Burger King in the IG?
I missed that one.
And they're like, yeah, that guy's huge. And then I see him. You could fucking do laundry on his abs.
Yes.
And then McGregor's like, oh, you see how big he looks? He's not even in shape. I'm like, okay. Like,
Dude, Mayweather's going to be all right for sure. He's going to be all right, but
He ain't knocking McGregor out.
no, McGregor's got way too good of a chin.
Yeah, and he's used to getting hit by huge guys.
Yeah,
Mayweather's not a huge guy.
kind of like your mom.
And he's got butter soft hands.
Fact, butter soft.
So I'm thinking,
And you can't throw anything but fists, and you got butter soft hands. You got little child hands.
so I'm thinking it's gonna go the distance, and he's just gonna outbox him, just straight up, and he'll win by decision, or McGregor knocks his ass out. There's two ways it's gonna go.
yeah, I don't think Mayweather can knock.
No, I
McGregor
don't
out.
think he can either. Can he outbox the shit out of him? Yeah.
Absolutely. But that's what he's going to have to do. Like, I feel if McGregor doesn't get him where he's like, oh, shit, I'm fucking going to lose this in the first 5 rounds, then sit back and just watch Mayweather just do what he's done. And
Yeah, because Mayweather starts slow. Mayweather's never fought a guy who fights with karate stances. Fucking McGregor
Yeah.
goes southpaw back and forth. He can fight whatever. His main hit is his left hook or
Like,
whatever.
it could get wild. Say it's the 12th round. They're coming out for the 12th, and it's clear that McGregor's going to lose the fight. You telling me he's not gonna
just
push
unload.
the fight?
Just
You telling me?
unload.
Yeah. He's like, I have to. This is the only way I'm gonna beat him is knock him out. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
get to him. I'm gonna have to.
And they're saying, oh, he can't last 12 rounds. But McGregor's used to, he can go 5 rounds, 5 minutes.
But that shit
But
could be,
boxing's 12 for 3 minutes, you know?
yeah. And then also I feel like you're gonna have a lot more instances in MMA where you're really exerting a lot
Yes.
in a short amount of time,
Yes.
more so than in boxing.
Can the clinch, like whatever, all that.
Oh yeah, all that. The guard when you're on your back
Yeah.
and someone's fucking on top of you, like literally trying to just eat you alive with elbows, is going to be a lot different than trying to defend a 5-hit combo
And-
with a wrap up.
And Mayweather's never fought anyone that weighed 170 pounds. He just hasn't.
See, that's a good one right there. That 170. Fuck how old or how young or how many wins or whatever.
That's a big deal too. I think.
The
It's
weight.
a huge deal, though. 170 pounds.
Never fought someone.
And if Mayweather,
do you know the closest?
no, I do not know. Mayweather, if he got slower, 'cause he's 40, hasn't fought in 2 years. Father Time wins.
Let me tell you, he didn't.
I
Have
But-
think
he didn't have
this
to be
is
super
why.
quick
This
towards
is
back.
why. That's why Mayweather wanted 8-ounce gloves to help him with his hand speed. That's why.
I bet I agree.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, like
He has no shot of knocking him out with.
But they're
12
not
he
going-
knows. He knows he's not going to knock.
They're
him
not
out.
going with
Yeah.
8 though, are they?
Yeah, you know.
They went 8
Oh,
ounce
I thought they ended
No,
up
it's
being.
8 ounce
No, they
gloves.
both
Okay.
petitioned and got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
And then McGregor wanted it because he can hit hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like this, it could get
Yeah,
bloody. it
because
could get bloody. It
because
could.
Yeah,
May-
because-
because Mayweather decided to say, "Oh, I would do it with 4 ounces," and McGregor jumped all over that fucking shit. Oh my
Oh
god!
God, yeah.
Mayweather's never. Have you ever even seen him bloodied up? I don't think. No, you haven't.
McGregor's or Mayweather.
He's never gotten bloodied up.
What's his face? Got him. Shane Mosley.
I know he stunned him, but he didn't bleed him up.
No, I thought he was bleeding a little bit.
I'm
Was
gonna
he?
tell you, if the first fucking real hit McGregor gets on Mayweather, whoo,
Dude,
just
he is
look at
hard as
Mayweather,
fuck.
because I
That's
think
exciting. Just
if he can get in there and he can get that first one, just that first one, like, oh, Mayweather's like,
Dude,
oh
McGregor's
shit.
he's like the special. He's a special like the shit he does. Like if you see the Aldo fight, where like Aldo is fucking awesome, and he fucking just went in there like what was it, like 15 seconds. He just got one hit and boom, knocked Aldo out.
But-
Like, what the fuck?
Even more so is McGregor isn't just hungry. That's not the word for McGregor.
no.
He is not hungry.
He is so confident.
He is wants the world and then some, just angry as fuck at everything, and he don't give a fuck. That's
Las
the-
Vegas is gonna be fucking Ireland.
Dude,
can't really
I
do
love
it
all the
except, but-
things he was saying. I'm like, dude, just ripping him on the whole tour. Like, one of the best ones is, this guy has a book bag. He can't even fucking read. Like, damn.
Well, that's why he had "fuck you" on his
Yeah.
the pinstripes because he knew he couldn't read it.
And then he's sitting there in New York with a fucking a polar bear coat on, and he's like, "Oh, I love all my black fans. I'm black from the belly button down." Like, are you fucking like? Who else says this type of shit?
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I'm a cold cunt.
He can get away with
Well,
it.
a lot of
He's
it-
from Ireland.
A lot
Yeah.
of it is like he's calling him a monkey and stuff. That's Ireland. That's a
Oh,
that's-
Europe,
that's
it's
part
totally
of-
different. It's
the-
not
yeah,
even-
It's a totally different culture.
Yes.
Like you can't compare the two.
Like that's where like he said from the belly button down. Like
Yeah.
that totally would be different than if an American said it, because the American would be like, "Oh, from my waist," or "Oh, from my dick down." He's like, "From my belly button down."
Yeah.
But
So,
it's just wild.
who do you got tonight, Tom?
I want McGregor all day.
Do you want? I said, who do you think? Who
I've
do you
been-
want? Who do you think?
McGregor in both situations.
You got McGregor. And
I
both.
have asked 4 different people to throw a 20 spot on the fight, and I have McGregor, and all 4 people turn me down, and they're
Damn.
Mayweather fans.
Chuck.
20
Who do you
bucks.
think and what do you want?
Open bet, by the way, guys.
See, I would love to take this bet, but that means I have to root against McGregor.
Nobody wants to root against
Because-
McGregor.
maybe
I
everyone's
think
just closet
Mayweather,
McGregor fans.
Mayweather's gonna win this fight. I
You-
do. I really think that. I want him to lose so bad. Oh God.
You know there's a
This
rematch
is-
too if he loses.
Oh my.
Either way, there's a rematch.
No.
You think if Mayweather wins, there's no rematch?
No.
No.
No,
This will be it if Mayweather wins.
'Cause-
If McGregor wins, he's fighting Triple G, bro. Like in 6 months.
I don't know.
McGregor Triple
No,
G.
they go for the rematch first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rematch would be
Oh
first.
God, Mayweather. Can you imagine that?
The shit talking that will
Yeah.
occur.
I love it. Oh man, McGregor with a win
You
under his
want-
belt.
that
Yeah.
pay per view will be $150, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And how do you
That-
think Mayweather wins then? So you
It's
pick
gonna be a decision.
decision.
Decision or decision. I don't
That's
think
it. That's the
because-
only way.
because
Mayweather
Mayweather's
wins.
not strong enough to. If he was to knock last time Mayweather knocked someone out like 8 years ago.
2007 was the
on a
last time he
sucker
did.
punch. All right, on a sucker
Oh,
punch.
we'll knock them down. Yeah.
When the guy was hugging him and he fucking hit him. But
That was
the
the,
last time he
Corrales
knocked him,
fight.
like 99, I think.
No, the last KO he had was 2007. Richie Houghton.
10
Yeah.
years ago. Remember
Yeah.
2007, bro? That's a long fucking
I
time.
barely
ago,
remember it.
right?
The last person he knocked down, I believe, was Diego Corrales, and that's Diego threw the
It's been-
towel
It's
in.
been a long
So-
fuck. Throw the damn towel.
No.
So who I want to win?
Yes.
McGregor, 100
Fact.
million thousand %. All right. Who do I think's gonna win? Up until the weigh-in, I've been Mayweather. All right. I've seen the weigh-in,
That 170's getting you, isn't it?
bro. McGregor's got this. That's what I'm going with. That weigh-in, just seen how, dude. Fuck.
I would love to see. I would just. It would put the nail in the coffin. This would be the best scenario for me, where McGregor just comes out and just pummels the fuck out of Mayweather.
Amazing.
It would literally shut down every other motherfucker that has ever hyped Mayweather.
Yeah.
You know, his prime, absolutely. His prime was phenomenal. But
Watching Mayweather get knocked the fuck down, you sick as fuck.
shut the fuck down. Not knock the fuck down.
Is there a
Shut
standing
the
eight
fuck
count?
down.
You know-
I don't know what the.
Yeah.
Is there a standing
It's
eight
12
count?
rounds. You know what this shows you is everyone says boxing is dead. If there was
It made
real-
it
if
made
there
it
was
prevalent.
if there was real boxers, look how popular the sport would be. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Well, it can't get better until Mayweather's gone completely. Like, look, Triple G fight or when he fought Ward.
they fight the week after. That's
Who's
gonna
the
be a
Ward?
great fight. Canelo, Triple G. That's
What
gonna
was
be
the
a
last
great
Triple
fight.
G Ward fight? Right, that was the
Yeah,
last one.
yeah,
250,000 buys. That's it.
yeah.
It was
But
like
I-
one of the worst
Because
boxing.
I
nobody
also-
knows who he is.
But it's
That's
also,
the problem with boxing.
It
You
has
don't
to
know who people are.
It also has to span more weight classes. Because unless you have this, like, Mayweather or, you know, the 2 or 3 faces outside of the heavyweights, you don't have nothing.
Well-
and then you just throw Klitschko or whoever out against.
Well,
And granted, he lost last
There's
time,
no
but still, I
there's
mean,
no good American heavyweights. That
No.
kills it. They're all
there's
in
not
Europe.
enough stars though.
There's
for,
too many.
for
That's what I'm saying.
across the weight classes. You know, like I don't think any of us are avid fucking MMA fans.
No, but I
correct?
can name 10 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could name quite a few MMA people.
And I
I can name-
That's
guarantee,
Dana
maybe-
White.
maybe
That's
5
Dana
boxers.
I
White.
guarantee that's going to be at least across 3 to 4 weight classes. Fact. And now we talk boxing, and when we heavyweight Klitschko, we know that. You know,
Triple G. What class is
welterweight.
he? I don't know. I know who Triple G is, but I don't know his weight class.
But it's what
Is
one
he a light
hand.
heavyweight?
It's going to be.
He's in the same class.
It's
where,
going to be one hand as far as boxers go, and it's going to be one, maybe two weight classes, and that's where MMA has done amazing. Is it's marketed towards every platform.
It's
and
one
every weight class.
It's one company too. Boxing's like IBF.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a big different
That's
promotions.
So many, and then
different
Too many
promotions.
they
hands. Too many
never can
hands.
get things worked out. Like
It's like
we,
FIFA,
we
bro.
finally
Gotta
got
watch
the
out, all those
Pacquiao.
hands.
We finally got the Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
Too late.
We should have got 3 of those fights. Could you imagine Manny like 10 years earlier against
with
like
no shoulder
how
injury.
fast he was? You never got to see
That
it.
was a fight.
That's insanity. How two of the best boxers ever never got to fight
within
in
the
their
same
prime.
weight class.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
to fight in their own prime.
That's nuts.
But then we can just throw on one of those out of the prime and make all that money back that we just lost by not doing it.
It's not on TV at all.
They're
at all.
stubborn as
If you
fuck.
want to
That's
see
what they
anything
are.
decent, everything is fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Everything.
yeah, or wait
Like
a
to
week
even
to watch
know
on
who people
Showtime.
are. Look how UFC does it. Even like beforehand, like they're on every fucking week. You can
Yeah.
learn who people
Yes.
are. You have to be invested. That's the whole problem. You have to be invested. You know?
Yeah, and that brings up a good point because you don't watch fighters grow or
Exactly.
climb that ladder.
Yeah.
Like all you see is you get no publicity of up and comers, and then all of a sudden, this person that you heard about 10 years ago that's been kicking ass,
Yeah.
now fights the up and comer that who the fuck is this guy? I haven't even seen one fight.
That's why a lot of sports have a hard time taking. Like, why are we not a soccer? Like, soccer's loved everywhere, but here, because we have 4 major sports that we're all invested in. Either one of them or 2 of them. You grew up when you're 5 years old. Your dad going, "This is who we watch. This is who we root for. This is," and then you learn the people. You know,
That and access to it.
You know, you get a kid who's 16 right now watching the Tigers. He has seen Miguel Cabrera since he was 5 years old. You know, you get invested in things like that.
And the other day just fucking was the pinnacle, I thought.
Oh,
I don't want to get into a fight.
Bro, it was
Yeah.
so hot though.
too bad
Fuck
that shit wasn't
baseball.
in it. This year it's a dumpster fire. And is this?
Fuck
I need to
baseball.
know. Is this the longest intro ever to an episode?
No, we've played the intro
Yeah.
like back to back with the outro. I think.
Yeah, we forgot it all.
Okay.
So all right, that's a good break. See, that's what someone on the podcast realizes. We still haven't played the second intro.
And we need to
So
move
play
on.
that shit. We all know our stances. I
Run
want
that
McGregor.
shit.
I want McGregor all day.
Buckle up, bonehead, 'cause you're going for a ride.
It is time.
Again,
time.
if you don't remember, this is episode 138.
It is time.
Taking you on the
Um,
ride.
Let's
to
just
episode
go.
138.
mortalpodcast.com. We're going to plug that. Don't forget to check that out. We recently, headline news, this is the first time on the podcast since it's happened, is we are now Patreon creators. Now,
You
that
get some hot
doesn't
shit on there.
that doesn't mean shit to us. All it means is we have a chance to create even more and let you guys in on the ground floor. So check out our Patreon page. It's going to be on mortalpodcast.com. First link you see, it's there. Check out the video. We have tiers. Pretty much, you
Link in
feel
the
like
IG,
giving us
it's
money.
everywhere.
You're going to give us money, and we're going to do cool shit with it. And we're going to make this shit pop.
Yeah, that's a great explanation.
So right now, all you have to do, 1 month, bro. In 1 month, just think what you get in 1 month money wise, and you go, I have to give you $1. All right, and
You
I
got
give you
$1,
$1, and all of a sudden, I'm in the fucking Mortalverse Discord server chat, just with us.
Do you take bridge card?
It's
Not available on Patreon.
It's not available right now, but
You can work with us. It would be two bridge
The
card
the
dollars.
payment plan? The
Yeah,
payment
for sure.
plan?
It'd be two bridge.
25 cents a week. Get on the payment plan.
If I could set it up, I would more than happy
That's
to,
funny,
but I don't
man.
know.
Yeah.
So $1 gets you right into. We have our own private Discord server. If you don't know what Discord is, one of the best fucking apps as far as communication.
Yeah.
And it's more of like a hangout than just texting and stuff. So it's real cool. And then we go on after that. $3 a month, you get behind the scenes footage of what we're doing. And then we throw that $10 one. Chuck, we have a $10 one.
Damn.
And we call
That's
that
for the ballers.
that's called Master of the Mortalverse.
That's
all right?
2 Marvel books, right?
Fact. That's
Yeah.
two Marvel books.
How they been rolling on these? If you get a generation book,
Fact.
every generation book's fucking $5.
Fucking nailed it. 2 Marvel books get you Master of the Mortalverse. And that gets you in to a private Q&A
Oh.
discussion with us, and it gets you delivered to your doorstep. One item created from the Mortal Podcast per month,
Oh, wow.
on top of being in the Discord
Killer.
server
Killer.
and the exclusive Master of the Multiverse or Mortalverse chat room. So I mean, it's worth it.
I agree. I would join, but I'm already
Chuck, I'll give you a link so you can, get in there.
Thanks, bro.
I got you.
Thanks.
So this is 138. We got Chuck in the house. We got so much shit to get to. Mainly the thing I want to hear about.
12 to 150, huh?
2 bros. 1 week. 1 con.
1 con.
Well,
2
Stacey's
buildings.
Gone,
Who?
Stacey's
Oh, I'm
gone.
sorry. Ooh, 2 bros.
It's still 2
It
bros.
was still
Yeah,
2 bros.
yeah.
It was still 2 bros.
You missed the asterisk that said
I didn't see
and
it. Yeah.
stays.
Okay.
And stays.
So Toronto,
We'll put
bro.
that on there.
Are you
Take it away.
Are you ready to hear about
I'm ready
the fan?
because I'm not
Expo?
going.
All right, so I'll just go in the comics right off rep, and we're gonna work from the top down. If this internet works, this fucking you got the
Don't
slowest internet, bro.
even go there.
This fucking
I'll tell you what. You want more? You throw me a little loot, I'll upgrade. All right.
I'm like this is like the queue line of fucking internet. All right. Yeah, wait like 10 minutes for that shit.
Bro, I know you already watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show to get hyped for it.
There's going to be a lot of people here. A lot of people. Because
They come out of the fucking woodwork for
because-
Rocky Horror.
well,
I'm telling you.
On top of that, the celebrities, there's just a lot of really popular people.
People come out of the
Super.
fucking woodwork for
Like-
Rocky Horror.
Like
It is
Norman
so
Norman
ridiculous.
Reedus is going to be there. So the female population just doubled,
Dude, I was reading
Fact.
an article about Norman Reedus before we get into the comics.
120.
No, he makes like $500,000 a con.
Wonder-
Sick as fuck.
Wonder why he's
Props.
smiling the whole time.
Yo, Norman. Props, bro.
Just grab some ice, bro. I don't need nothing else. So we're hitting Jim Lee right off the top. The legend.
Yes.
This is the
finally.
reason why we're fucking going.
Yeah, we weren't going to go if he wasn't there. It was, if
Well,
Jim Lee's there, we'll go.
Or if Todd was there, we probably
Yeah,
went.
if Todd was there, yeah. Which he'll probably be there next year, watch.
I guarantee he's there
Yeah.
next year.
Got to give me a reason to go back, bro.
Like he loves doing these amazing cons. Have you heard of those?
Yes. He did the one in Hawaii
And the-
this weekend.
The websites are fucking brutal. Like there's like no one at the fucking place.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I
It's
almost
very
think
weird.
it's almost like they sent him an email and he's like, okay. Like he doesn't research it or
But he went there
anything.
last year. Like he's
Yeah.
been going to these. He goes to the Vegas one sometimes. He goes
Mhm.
to the Hawaii one.
I think a lot of it's where it's at.
Like free vacation in Hawaii.
Like, oh, I'm going to Hawaii and I can write this off,
But he's got so much money. It can't be money.
But still,
He doesn't do shit for money anymore.
it's another write-off.
He makes so much fucking money, Todd.
I love his YouTube. His Facebook page is awesome. Like he'll just jump on and go, "All right, guys, I'm gonna draw Spawn today. Check this out."
He's so like just melatonin about it.
He is. He's really left-handed.
Does he
like,
ever get excited?
A little bit. He's excited about that movie.
Yeah. He's been working on that for like 7 years or some shit. Or
He's doing it with the
even a lot
people who
longer.
did like Get Out, which was a good
Yeah,
horror
the
movie.
Blumhouse.
So I think
people.
it's gonna be a smart movie. I'm hoping he's got some assistance with him.
I don't know who is like his AP.
Like he's never directed a movie before.
No. He needs a good just producer. I don't know. It's gonna be a nice $10 million film.
You know how Miller got the director credit for Sin City?
Yes.
Did he help direct it?
Yes.
And it was Robert Rodriguez, right?
Yes. Do you know how that worked?
Not exactly.
Okay, with the Directors Guild,
Yeah.
there only can be one director unless you're siblings. All right?
Why is that, you think?
It's just the way that's how the union works.
Yeah.
It's so they can't blow you out, bring someone else in,
Okay.
and then just say that person directed it.
Okay.
So if you filmed over, I think 50 or 60% of the movie,
yeah.
they can't take you off.
Okay.
It can't be two people. And there's two people on that movie. What Rodriguez did, he had to leave the Directors Guild just to give Frank Miller credit on it. So he left the guild.
Is
just
he
so
back in?
I don't know if he's back in. But I
Okay.
know he left the guild just so Frank Miller can get back on that.
Yeah, so we can get him a director's credit.
Yeah,
So on JLA, is Snyder getting the credit?
they haven't said.
Because they reshooting that
Same
much?
thing. Same thing with fucking the
Well,
Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
That movie was 2 weeks away from being done.
Uh-huh.
They blow him out and bring Ron Howard in. There's
Matt Reeves? Or
No.
who was directing it?
the Han Solo movie.
Yeah, do you know?
The fuck. I'm here. I might as well look it up. Han Solo directors. It's Lord and Miller. I want to say
Jeff Miller?
Ron Howard, Jensen replaced Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. They're brothers.
Okay, Christopher Miller. Okay.
All right, and they're saying like one guy, he just got cut from the film because he can't come back for reshoots.
Yeah.
So like he's just not in the movie anymore. Like they're reshooting this whole fucking movie with Ron Howard. They said it was too much comedy. And these are the people that the movies they did were fucking comedies, and they were great comedies.
Well, Han Solo can't be a comedy movie.
Phil,
Like, I'm not going to watch, like, I'm going to see Han Solo, and it turns into Step Brothers. You know, I don't. That's not what I want.
well, it's not going to be like that. Look, stuff they've directed here. Let's get on this real quick. This is a big sidetrack, but we'll just do this and we'll get back. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. They directed 21 Jump Street.
Which was good.
Let me see what else they do. They did the Lego movie.
The original?
Yeah, just a regular Lego movie. So like they've did some stuff. You see how the comedy's in it?
Yeah.
21 Jump Street, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Lego movie. See how they got comedy in these movies. But Donka and they just got blown out.
Okay.
So we'll get back to Tone's back. So we'll get back to the Toronto. You just missed a whole like half off the wall topic. It's fine. No
That's
big deal.
fine.
He didn't miss much.
All right, back to Jim
No
Lee.
worries.
Back to
So,
Jim Lee.
Jim Lee, bro.
Hot.
Bro, how sick is gonna be meeting Jim Lee?
It's gonna be great.
I
What
brought
are you doing regarding the Superman book?
I'm bringing 3 comics
Yeah.
and the Superman book, hoping that I can just buy another autograph because I already paid the CGC fees.
Or if you don't have that option, kind of plead to Jim Lee a little bit. Like, bro, I got the Superman
I'll
book.
try and bro him.
Love the show. You know, just
And then another
drop a
question is, because you're a Cho fan,
yes.
I
you
need
have to.
help.
With
If I haven't signed the Cho pick, which is in the back of the book, a random as fuck spot to sign it. But if I get him to sign that spot with that on that page,
yeah.
what do I ask him to write?
Oh, a request.
I can't just have him sign it. If I'm just going to sign, I might as well sign the front of the book. So
True.
if I do I put like, do you write
Oh.
Choey #1?
No. Can you? Oh, Jim, blah blah blah. Can you sign this? But can you write try harder? That's it.
No.
That would be what I would do.
But I don't think he's going to get that with Cho.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's what it is. Like at first, did Rowdy fucking understand?
We'll
the
see what Jim Lee
DVDs?
says. All right, I'll go with that.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
the best I got.
All right.
No DVD essay. Just ask him to try harder. How about try harder DVD essay if I'm pushing it?
You can go there.
All right. I'll see what I can do. Good
But
idea. So I'm getting that, and then it's either the Gambit book or the book. I feel like if I can get the book,
I
say try
think
harder.
Anyway, the book gets signed.
Yeah.
is the priority as far as
Yeah.
that.
And then I'm getting Spawn 150, the double cover.
Yeah,
I showed you.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
you pass any of the good
Yeah.
shit. I'm saying that third spot should be like
Yeah. So hopefully I can buy another
I don't see
signature.
why you can't buy one. I don't see why they would think.
So-
no, you can't. You know.
Well, we'll see what happens. So, or
Yeah.
do I just get the 3 books, say if I meet him on Saturday, and then just try and wait in line Sunday?
you want to know. So you're saying you're willing to wait in a second line for Jim
Well, I
Lee?
don't have to wait in the first line because it's VIP.
I would just ask, right? They're not going to give you a hard time about it.
I don't think
I
so
would
either.
bring
Because
it.
Jim Lee seems like he's a nice guy.
He's a super nice guy.
Yes.
So,
Well, you see him hanging out with Serge the other day too?
yeah.
Fucking this guy, Jim Lee, fucking all-star, such
So, I'm not-
all-around great guy.
So if I can get 4, I'm gonna get that one Gambit, the Captain America trading card 25 variant cover signed, and I'll get the Superman. So Chuck, Jim Lee, how hyped are you to meet Jim Lee?
I'm very hyped.
Woo! I just want to welcome our first patron on the podcast.
Oh shit!
Stace, you have anything you want to say over there? Or are you just gonna wait for the Mortalverse? Fact. We'll get you set up. We'll get you set up.
Well,
so shout out to Stace.
Hell yeah!
I was
Awesome.
very excited for
Awesome.
this Jim Lee package. I was so excited. I bought 2 Jim Lee packages, bro. All right.
He bought 2.
What?
He's got 2 people.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Stace privileged over there.
So the books,
Jim Lee privileged.
the books I'm getting. I'm getting this DK book 6.
Bro, I love how many DK3 covers have passed through this podcast.
I'm
It
getting one
has
too.
been- I know. we saw yours on the drop. Now you're bringing those. We've also talked about some of the ones in C2E2. I mean, I don't think there has been another podcast that has seen this many DK3 variant covers come through an episode. It's
Yes,
fucking
yes.
awesome.
All right.
I love it.
All right. So I'm
So,
getting.
I'm sorry.
so-
One
all right.
more time.
Book
this one?
6. That's a 1 in. Was it a 500 or 1,000?
1,500.
You had to buy 500 copies. That's my favorite
This is
cover he
such a
did.
good cover.
It's my favorite cover. You can so tell that Klaus did the
Inks on it.
ink on it.
Let's get this in here
Klaus
for the
is-
viewers.
I wish you would have brought your Jim Lee book. It is a great cover.
My number 6.
Yes, the one you're getting is another. great cover.
That was on one of the weekly polls, though, wasn't it?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Here's
yeah.
another one. This is a
Unchained.
Superman Unchained
Yep.
3D linear,
Oh, nice.
and because I'm getting the Scott Snyder Capullo package,
So he's double
So
signed.
double signed it with Snyder.
Great.
It's gonna be
All right.
sick as fuck.
I want to tell you though, this Superman Unchained. You have Jim Lee start this bitch, right?
Yeah.
And then who does Jim Lee pass it off to?
I don't even know.
John Romita Jr.
Oh,
No, he
God.
didn't. He did all 9 issues. Jim Lee.
What was the Romita Jr.? That was the Superman Unchained, I thought. Or is this the 4?
Lee did all nine issues. Fact.
Okay, what am I thinking of as far as this?
That's another guy.
I thought that was the Unchained. My apologies.
That's
I don't know.
ano-
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well,
Oh, you're talking about Suicide Squad.
no. It,
Well,
'cause
that's
that's-
what happened in Suicide
yeah.
Squad.
JR is another guy where
Fact. I'm
if
reading
he
Suicide Squad right now.
if Romina shows up,
Maybe
some fucking money is
I
gonna
probably
get
just
dropped.
don't know what
all
I'm
right?
talking about. But it's the
Alright, if JR shows up at a con, money will get fucking dropped.
He must live in the East Coast because you'll see him at
Like,
Boston,
he
New
did-
York, and shit.
Like he did Daredevil, the graphic novel with fucking Frank Miller. That's getting signed. You know I'm getting a DK3 cover signed, right? I'm
ain't
gonna
nothing wrong with
I'm gonna
that.
get a metal cover. I'm gonna get an God, he's done so he did God, that Daredevil. He's even his own Daredevil.
All right,
I'll
get
get
back
signed.
on
Okay,
track.
back
We have
up.
a lot of
Jim
books
Lee-
to
okay.
get through.
All right. Jim Lee Suicide.
nice.
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
convention foil cover. This one is a European Spawn cover he did for $150.
Love your
There's
covers.
only 400 of these.
I gotta see this. Jesus.
sick.
That cover.
Jim Lee.
Unbelievable.
Well, Jim Lee's unbelievable.
I agree. Bro, this thing is fucking so ridiculous.
I know, I loved it. I got it for a good price too.
Hot.
Speechless. They're not- viewers won't be able to see that,
Yeah.
but
What issue is
you
Spawn? Is
fucking
that
wish.
150?
That's 150.
That's
yes.
beautiful. I
And then,
like that one a lot.
And then I got
Oh, now here comes the slabs. I love it.
Batman 50.
Oh, come on.
Batman 50. This was also Polybag edition.
Ooh.
The variant fade cover. This bitch is getting triple signed. Jim Lee, Capullo,
Cracked and tripped.
Snyder.
Cracked.
Cracked, tripped, and pressed, bro. All right?
Crack, tripped, and pressed, bro.
I feel like that's called the mortal trick.
The mortal trick.
The mortal trick. Cracked, tripped, and pressed. Nice.
Is that it? Is that all 6?
Oh, no, we're not done.
Hold on. And now I get the Batman Rebirth #1.
You know Chuck ain't coming here
All right,
with something
it's-
he's ready to crack
All
at a
right,
9.8.
All right.
You-
Jim Lee.
you know.
Okay, this is already double signed by Tom King and David Finch, all right?
So that bitch is automatically
So
getting cracked.
this is also a San Diego convention edition. though.
Exclusive?
Of course it's 9.8.
9.8. Let's see. It's going to get cracked.
Yes.
Signed by.
Tom King,
And it's going to be triple signed.
David Finch, Jim
So
Lee.
it's going to be 3 6.
And
Is it
then.
getting pressed?
and-
though?
Well, I
It's a
don't know.
9-8.
It's a 9.8.
But is it worth
Ah,
the 6? Is
bro,
it worth the 6?
roll the dice, maybe hit a 10.
Maybe a
9.9?
10?
I'm a 9.9.
Ooh, that'd be hot.
It's
So
not
it's
that
a-
much more,
It's a
Chuck.
modern book, $11. If you
Yeah.
have to open another invoice, that's $5. You might as well get pressed.
And you will have a press invoice.
Yes.
This is
CGC
awesome.
though, just for any rookie CGC people out there.
Yes.
Oh, I
It's
just
$5
I
for each
love
invoice.
the back is literally nothing. I really love that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the fucking.
And you see if there was anything wrong with that book, you would see it a mile away.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like the creases, because it's a foil cover.
Chuck, you could get it back a little bit better.
You know what? I
That
left.
pressing.
I left the book at home as I'm cracking.
How what book?
You know which
It's
book
awesome.
it is.
I don't know what book you're.
X-Men.
You got so many.
X-Men #5
That's awesome.
that you have double signed.
Oh, my Jim Lee Stan Lee 9.8.
Yes, I bought a 9.8. I'm cracking to have Jim.
Which
Lee
was
Stan.
back in
I
what
just-
episode like 20 or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
I get that like episode 20.
Yeah. I just love how many comics we've seen come through
Yes,
here.
Yes.
And like normal people may not know, and honestly, some people that follow comics may not know some of the variants, but it's just unbelievable to see. Like, I literally feel like there has been at least 12
Yes.
DK3 variant covers
There's
Yeah.
so many.
in like
There's-
4 episodes
There
of this
are
podcast.
there
It's
are
fucking-
probably almost 100.
it's
variant
insane.
covers for-
I mean,
for
obviously we know
Metal is pretty crazy right now too.
DK3 was like
Nothing even close to
Yeah.
it.
No.
So moving
No.
on.
Moving on.
Speaking of DK3,
Yes.
I'm getting 3 DK3.
see
Yeah.
see
No,
It's-
no,
it's-
I'm getting 6 DK3.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sorry.
Capullo
because,
covers.
because he got 2 Capullo packages. All right.
We'll get. Do we want to talk about my Capullo
Jeez.
experience first? Do you want to hear Chuck's?
I've
I-
never
I-
met him yet. This will be my first time meeting him.
What I'm talking about, what we got going on.
Oh, you can go. I just went. You can go.
Capullo's nice. He's
All right.
he's all business, but he's nice.
All right, so when the Snyder Capullo package came out,
You came.
It
It
was-
came.
no,
You came.
it was kind of
Oh,
weak.
And I forgot to. Well, sorry, real quick. With the Jim Lee packages, you get a signed lithograph. I can't wait to see what the lithograph.
So you get 2 of them.
Yes. I got 2 of them. One will be on eBay.
And so I got 2 Capullo Snyder packages. All right, because Stace is
10
there.
signatures.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
10 signatures.
You're talking 10 signatures with anyone is insane.
6 are the DK3s. All right.
6
So that
out
will
of 9.
give you
So
the,
6
that
out
will
of
give
9.
you the complete Capullo variant.
1
cover
through
set.
9, DK3 all slabbed.
And they've came in. That's what I'm saying. No podcast has had this many variants of DK3. Fact. I'm telling you right now.
And
Shut
so,
the fucking door. We win.
so I got 2 of those packages. You know what? My other books, I'll just say
You
the other
know,
book.
since-
I'll knock
since
the
I'm
books
there.
out. I'll knock the books out of the way.
Since I'm there.
I'm getting Reborn sketch cover #1. So that's 7. Spawn 250, 8. I got I can't even remember exactly.
What, everything you're getting signed?
There's a missing a Capullo book.
Exactly, because when you
But
go double
this
digits
one-
on anyone,
Okay, listen. I got a situation. I bought a book off
Here's my
eBay
situation.
on Wednesday. All right.
All right.
I've been I was looking. I'm dropping all this on the pod today. All right. This has been a process. All right.
Yeah.
I got this one Haunt One Capullo cover. This cover right here at town. All right. It's a 1 in 25. This is the 1 in 50 black and white. Mine, the one on CGC, is 1 in 25. I didn't get the black and gray one because. Do you see these names on top?
not that far away.
Capullo, Kirkman, Ali,
Otley
and
and McFarlane.
All right.
Yes.
So I bought a book, CGC 9.8 Capullo cover,
Oh shit.
SS by McFarlane, Kirkman, and Otley. Missing one
That's hot.
signature.
That one signature. Who is that signature?
I'm missing Greg Capullo
Jesus Christ!
Damn. Are you getting this bitch pressed?
at 9.8.
This bitch. Is,
Are you hitting it with the
Yeah.
I'll
mortal
tell you what.
trip? Is
yeah,
it getting
this
mortal
bitch is
trip?
getting treated.
Is this
bitch
getting the
a
mortal
trip.
treatment?
Fuck yeah, mortal trick.
All right,
Mortal trick.
but the problem is, this guy had 0 reviews on eBay.
Okay.
I messaged him before I buy the book. I'm like, hey, I plan on bidding on this. Can you upgrade the shipping so it gets here? I need it by next Friday.
Yeah.
He does.
He goes, yeah, sure, why not? I win the bid. Game on.
All right.
But wait, there's
He-
more.
This is the problem.
All right.
He says he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I only have 0 reviews. It won't let me change the shipping. And he sends it out media mail on Wednesday.
Where's he at?
California.
Oh god, that's gonna be so close. That's gonna be so close.
And you want
What-
sun on top of it?
Give me the cherry.
I don't know if it hasn't updated yet or what. It
Give
just
me
said
the
the
cherry.
shipping label has been created.
That does no. It takes a minute. It does.
It can, depending
It's 2 to
depending
10
on the
days.
service, depending on the service of updating as far as the shipping label. Sometimes you can create the shipping label and not ship until whenever, but then also you can create the shipping label and have it shipped. But they're like Chuck was saying, they're just receiving the information. So I mean,
I'll
that's
give you an
2 to
example.
10 media mail is 2 to 10 days.
I'll
What-
give you an example. I ordered a book
what
last
they-
week from Philadelphia, media mail. I'm like, oh, that's gonna cut it close. It said printed label. It showed up the next day. Like
You just don't know.
I feel like that should be 1 to 5 days, in my opinion.
If it doesn't show up, I'll see Greg again.
Fact.
But it's
Especially
a pretty hot book.
yes.
And so, all right. And then the ad. You're not ready for this, Tom.
I know I'm not.
You're not ready for this. All right. Chuck, are you ready?
Is this something you didn't tell me about?
No one knows
shit.
anything about
okay,
this.
Okay.
Oh, that makes it even better.
I wasn't
But wait,
thrilled
there's more.
with the
Of
2
course there
VIP
isn't.
packages I bought. I wanted my own VIP package.
You did not get Adam. You didn't.
What?
You didn't get Adam.
Adam, what?
Kubrick.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about I wasn't happy with the Capullo package.
Oh.
He wants
Even
more.
though I bought 2.
He wants more Kabula dick.
So,
What else is there?
Who buys
What
a
else
third?
Is there?
Just say it. Just say it. Say you bought a third Capula.
No.
Please.
No.
No, is this you did something through comic sketch, didn't you?
no, not the comics.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea where you're going. Like I haven't seen any other package.
This-
It's more Capulo. That's what it is.
This is through CapulloArt.com.
See, I told you. It's more Capulo.
So I talked to Jamie, Greg's wife.
Woo, don't throwing
Oh,
the
shit.
names out.
Oh shit.
I
I've
love
been
it.
talking to her. I seen an
How?
email.
Okay.
I see a page I want. Can Greg hand deliver it to me in person?
Shut the
Uh-huh.
fuck up.
She's like, oh, yeah. Awesome. Boom. So I'm getting the fucking original Greg Capullo page.
Do you have a picture of the page?
Yes. All right. Now, we all know how much they cost.
Yes.
But
well, they range
went
depending on what
Super range.
Yeah.
But this is super cheap.
Regardless if it's fucking
There's, like, no-
3 pencil strokes.
This is why
Okay, what book is it from first?
Haunt.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one thing I love about Capullo is how he draws people.
You're getting an original page. That's all that matters.
There's more.
Jesus. Of course there is.
All right, so I'll bring it up. Hold on.
Bro,
Is it ready? Hold
and
on.
like he said, there's a possibility Capullo's going to give this to him
He will give it to me.
when he goes up there to get his shit signed.
Yes,
Yeah.
I already told. I'm getting it during my VIP experience. It's already hammered out. This is the page.
Someone needs a fucking video of this. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
It's a fighting scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I would
everything
I would
about
have
it.
guessed like 1,000 easy. That's
Like
Yeah.
the guns, the fucking. That's
like
fucking
that's a lot
phenomenal.
going on. I didn't think
Yeah.
it'd be that much going on in a page.
Well, it's just ridiculous how Capullo is with just art in general. Like I
He's
didn't
very
didn't
detailed.
realize like when I was first reading the Batman and shit and really digging Capullo and I look at some of his old stuff and he had original artwork and you and me talked about this fucking double page
Are you going to have him sign it?
Yes.
the
It's
double
already gonna be
Awesome.
signed.
That's
the double
awesome.
page from one of the Batman
I'd frame
New
this.
52
But
was fucking $96,000. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing. Like
bro, there's
okay,
more.
okay, but wait, there's more.
I go, hey, 'cause a lot of times he has. I'm like, hey, does the inks come with this, whatever? Because it'd be hot. He's like, no, I don't have the inks. And I was like, do you know?
Bro,
Do you know if Glapian's got them?
shut up.
So she's like, I have no idea. Like he doesn't sell any haunt stuff on his website. She goes, I don't know. I'll talk to him. She goes, I'll let you know. She goes, I talked to him. The inks are available. Same price as you bought the page.
Wow.
Do you want the inks? So because it's 2 pages, they don't live because it's printed out in big paper.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have the pencil with fucking Kaboot next to it,
The inks.
the Glapian inks over it.
Shut the fuck
Wow.
up.
Yeah.
All Glapian sending it to Capullo, Capullo signing it. Glapian's gonna have it signed because he's sending it over. So I'm gonna have a dual sign to the fucking inks, and then
That
Capullo's gonna
bitch,
sign
that
this.
bitch needs to be framed,
Oh, yeah.
slabbed, or whatever the fuck you need to do. I don't care. You need a slab and then frame, but that is so fucking sick.
That's awesome, man.
How
And you
sick
know-
is having the
You know what's
the
awesome though?
pencils and the
You know what's
inks?
awesome? Is you just realizing that like, well, you know, these people are gonna be in the same area. And that's only because of this podcast that you realize that certain people are gonna be certain ways. You're like, well, you know, I'm gonna try to get this. This person's gonna be here. Maybe we can try to do this. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 you have a sick as fuck pieces.
11 by 18 by
I
both
know,
of them.
yeah.
How sick is that gonna be?
So wait, is it a printed? Is it a print or is it the original?
It's original.
Okay, so this is the original board from
When,
Capullo.
when Greg
and-
drew it, this is what Greg's drawing.
yeah, so this is the original.
Yes.
And then he sent over the version to Galapian, and Galapian's doing the original
Inks.
inks. Okay.
Over not the original pencils.
No, because
That's the
That's
original
impossible.
pencil.
Yes, because that's the
yeah,
original
that's
pencil.
that's what
But
I
how
want to
sick is that
clarify.
though?
Yeah.
Pencils and ink, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not discounting it. That's not what I was trying to
Fucking
do.
Glapian, he was on Batman 1. Like they worked, they're doing metal together. Glapian and
Bro, you have original.
Greg
That's
Capullo.
original.
Like, do you see how sick some of this stuff is?
Yeah. That's
Hey, it's
awesome.
Capullo. I know. It's
Look
sick.
at that. Look at that.
What's great is that right there. That's your page.
Doesn't it look like that he spent like hours on that?
Oh, he definitely did. Look at that face. Now, there was two choices.
That's awesome, dude.
I made the right
Fuck
choice.
yeah.
But
That's great.
there was a second choice.
Mm-hmm.
It was either this and the inks, or he's also got page 2 available for $300. So I could have had page 1 and 2. Greg Capullo.
Okay. I
But
mean,
the inks in this is way better.
I like it together.
The inks. in
Yeah.
that. Do you think I made the right decision?
I'm not even gonna entertain you saying should I have bought 1 or 2.
I'm surprised you
I
didn't
bought
buy.
the-
I'm surprised you didn't buy both.
That's what
I'm surprised you didn't buy both.
I'm not. I'm not gonna entertain. I'm not gonna entertain.
I don't need
that.
I don't need
Yeah.
4 pages or
No,
two.
Yeah.
This is the right one.
I
Yeah.
don't need 4 pages. I'm just
Dude.
saying. I'm not gonna entertain that question. Should I buy 1 or 2?
Dude, I can see how inks work. I can make this stuff. Oh, dude, it's so sick.
This is not gonna solve that fact. All right, this is not what solves that. What this solves is a good time and a hot piece of work.
Yeah.
That's what that solves.
VIP. Sam, I made my own VIP package, bro.
Fact. There you go. But I love, like, we've talked about this before because the Snyder Capullo with the medal, and you're like, dude, I emailed him. Oh, it doesn't hurt to ask.
No.
That's what it needs to be. When you realize, like, wait a minute. Like, most of these motherfuckers know each other. They talk to each other.
Yeah.
If you're in the business, you usually know who this is. And you're like, original. Wait, this guy did the inks and
Because he doesn't sell them on
Put-
his website.
put 2 and 2 together. Well, no, because it's not something that you offer. But one artist goes, hey, I have a fan that want this. What do you think about doing the same price? All I have to do is just trace what I already did, right? Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to do.
Because Glappian was on this
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, like he knows the strokes, and he doesn't have to.
This book is from 09, I think.
So
Very cool.
So I'm happy as fuck.
Yeah, that's Saturday.
All right. So.
what else you got?
So we have to move on.
Let's
What-
move
what
it through.
No.
we've
I'm
blown
not-
our load
Well, no, he
on
has,
Jim Lee.
he has this Capullo books. Yeah, let's do those real quick.
Okay, real quick. Book 8, DK3. Capullo.
Can't match
Okay,
us.
All right. And okay, these aren't.
Can't match us on this shit.
These
You're
aren't-
not too. You see the.
These aren't Greg books. These are.
No, but
All right. Greg, this is Greg and Scott double signed. This is year 0, number 24.
Bro, hold on.
Okay.
This is an awesome cover.
It's my favorite Capullo cover. That's why I got it
From DK or just in general?
from DK3 that he did.
I really like this one though, dude. He does a good job of hyping up Frank Miller's Batman,
Yeah.
and obviously he nails Joker.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really like that one.
This is a
Another
from New York Comic Con 2013. This is year 0, number 24, this is a swipe cover from Detective number 27, which if you were to look at it, it's the original first appearance of Batman.
So
nice.
swipe cover from OG Batman.
From OG Batman, from like 1939.
I love how Chuck is coming all in with the kind of exclusive covers. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
You bring in the hammer. Just throwing it right on the table.
This is probably my favorite book I'm getting signed by Greg.
Oh, shit.
Slabbed.
Spawn 250,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
already signed
Yeah.
by Todd, the Todd father.
I already know where this is going.
9/8.
I love it.
I love that cover. And it's the sketch cover version.
Which I have. I have this one. Not sketch, obviously, but
All right.
9-8 out the door. Already has Todd's name. See, this is what I love.
Yeah.
Some of the shit coming through here.
And then probably Greg's and Snyder's most popular book,
Shut the fuck up.
a Batman 52, 9/8.
Already.
She's ready to be cracked. All right.
Wow. You know what's funny? I've seen a couple Batman ones in the Mortal podcast,
Yeah.
but I've never seen the 9-8. I'm just saying.
Mine was close until someone got a hold of it.
Allegedly. But that's a 9-8, and this bitch is going to be Snyder and Capullo.
Yes, double signed.
Are you going Mortal Trick?
I don't think he's there, is he?
Who?
Galappian?
No, he's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't
That's why.
sure.
That's why he's sending
Okay.
it to Capullo.
I
so
got
to
you.
bring it.
Yeah.
Nice. This is really nice.
You like that?
It's amazing how quick
Yeah.
that Batman won. Once you saw what Capullo and Senator
Yeah.
could do or
Yeah.
did, that Batman one jumped up. I love that 150 Spawn though. Oh my god.
There is a sketch version of this.
Yes, it's big.
And-
It's a 100.
Yeah.
And you're talking like almost 4 digits on
Mhm.
a real high copy. I almost got it. Thought about it.
All right. Any other books you brought? So we're moving on from that.
Yeah. Well, not from those guys, from other people.
Yeah, we're just moving on from. We've talked enough Steiner Capullo. You got anything else?
No,
All right.
nope. I mean, we honestly, I would love to sit here and talk Senator Capullo even more, and we could, because in my opinion, that's the best. That's the best duo right now.
Yes.
It's the best
Dude,
duo,
Metal,
hands
you
down.
read Metal One, right?
I've read everything they've
Dude,
done
Metal's
together.
sick as fuck.
But we don't need to go into this because we can go into After Death. We can go to the Witches. I love Senator's writing.
Real quick, just one thing real
Capullo,
quick. One
The
thing.
Reborn. Like, I mean, come on. Like, everything is just fucking so crisp with those
One
two.
thing, and we're moving on to Chuck's book.
Thank you.
I did
we
buy
just need to move.
I did buy Detective 871. The first Snyder Batman story he did with Jack. This is the first time he ever wrote Batman.
And what are you going to do with it?
Sign it and slab it.
Yep.
But anyway,
In
Chuck,
Toronto?
yes.
Jesus. Bro, I didn't even. Your Bills at Chicago, now Toronto.
Chicago
Insane.
is still way more. Way more.
This might be more, it's gonna
Maybe
be more-
now, but
It's gonna be more
Bro.
bucks for me this time. But anyway,
Yeah.
bro, you were walking with a limp when you first came in there.
well, he had so many slabs.
It was that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
it was
God, it was
ridiculous.
so
It
many.
was ridiculous.
Which I brought a couple to show you.
But so anyways, we're moving on past them. Chuck has brought. He's coming to showcase what he's bringing in Toronto.
Yeah, because we're on video. I figure
And I love it. Let me
the
tell you.
people
Let
see
me tell
it.
you. I just love seeing this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if we didn't do this, there's a lot of shit that I would have never seen.
You'll see my
Yes.
shit in the unboxing. We'll
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it
for
out.
Yeah,
sure. I'll see
yeah.
on the back
Yeah.
end, but still, I mean, just being able to talk about some of the DK3.
You know what's funny is you look at this list because I know the DK3 series so much.
Yeah,
I could have got probably at least 6 more covers.
it's insane on the DK3.
Yeah,
but it's just
Tony
cool.
Moore. Yeah, Tony Moore's gonna be here. He did the very first Walking Dead #1. I got that close to buying a #1.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
close. That
Colonel
close.
Moore.
That
That's his
close.
name. That's his name on IG. We follow him.
That
He
close.
does a lot of good
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
But it's just nice to be able.
he does a lot of cons, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
I
get
see
to
him in
meet him
Grand
again.
Rapids. Like he
Yeah.
does a lot of cons.
But since
Tony Moore's not going
we've done this, it's just nice to see
No.
like all this extra shit
Yeah,
come through the podcast and just talking about it. Because if we just didn't do this podcast or didn't do this, the only thing that we may have seen was obviously 1 through 9 of the
Mhm.
normal covers, and
Yeah.
then maybe 2, maybe 3 covers if we really felt like we wanted to do something. And now it's becoming such a thing to go to the cons, to enjoy getting shit signed, to get on this fucking CGC wave.
fucking love it.
Oh, it's
fucking
fun.
great.
It's fun.
And now I guarantee you 100% we on this podcast there has been 20 plus DK3 covers.
Oh,
100%.
sure.
yes.
And I would have never seen 20 plus if we didn't do this
No.
podcast. And that's what I like about it.
No. Like Stanley's got a cover, Umberto's got a cover, Adam's got a cover. It's
All right.
ridiculous.
Now, out of those
Now, see your
4,
boys.
how many do you have?
I don't have any of. This is the. This is the cutoff for me. I cannot buy any more DK3. I cannot.
I'll tell you what.
I
I'll tell you what.
cannot. All right.
Next con, 100%. Next con comes up with key people.
Yeah.
I guarantee at least one.
I can't,
DK,
man.
I'm telling you.
Like,
I bet you.
I'm getting a sketch cover from Jay Lee, right? I can't get a DK3. I can't. So he's doing it a metal cover for me. So I see that guy from Secret Empire is going to be there, Tone. You probably would have been all over that, huh?
What? Nah, I don't know about Secret Empire.
I thought you were loving Secret Empire.
It's good, but am I there to fucking slab a
I'd have
Secret
been-
Empire? No, not
Adam
that.
Kubrick.
Like good.
These guys are Marvel, bro. This is your jam.
I don't. We don't go that
So
far.
going down the list.
Going down the list.
Steve McNiven, I'm getting the 5 connecting covers, Old Man Logan, so from based on the movie.
Nice.
Very cool.
Awesome. Stanley Lau, I may buy a cover on the from the Generations
Yeah,
Logan
yeah.
cover, but anyway, we're just trying to hit the hot spots.
All right.
Eric Larson here. I got a Spawn cover that Eric Larson did with it's like half Spawn, half Savage Dragon.
Very
It's a pretty
Nice.
hot cover. Tom King, I'm getting a couple books signed,
I'm
not
getting.
slabbed.
Now I brought stuff from Tom King, Tom and Jay Fabach. I brought the entire. I'm getting the entire button arc that Fabach did the covers, and King wrote it.
Oh, that's the button shit.
Yeah.
I got
That's
that.
the
Yeah.
4 button. See,
Yep.
That's the fucking Watchmen shit.
all 4
I
linear
love the
covers.
fucking. I
4
love the
called
Flash. All of a sudden, great.
yeah.
Flash
so-
not a
great.
CW
Those are the
fan?
4 I'm getting.
I'm right there. Nice. Now I will say before you get into yours,
My what?
any more that you're getting as
Oh,
far
yeah,
as
well,
comics.
what's the one thing you're getting, bro?
The one
Yeah,
thing
yeah, it's
I'm asking,
Oh, yeah.
I'm asking
What are you
him
getting, bro?
to get me is CBCS is going to be there.
This is a bro favor right here.
yeah.
Yes.
And if I'm eating fries, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm eating fries, whatever.
But bro, I'm gonna be able to tell because it's it's all white. So
yeah, I can tell if I'm eating fries. Like, I can tell you were fucking eating fries on my
I
book.
disagree
Okay,
because that's not.
So
what
you need to
happened.
set this book up 8-5 then.
So-
is that what
No,
you're
oh,
saying?
yeah,
is
so
that what you're
100%.
saying? All right.
So let me tell you, we already talked about it. Guys.
Missing it's gonna be missing the Marvel stamp.
Dynamic Forces.
All right.
This is a remarked cover, as they call it.
All right.
This is a remarked cover. This was from Dynamic
it's a
Forces.
Okay, hold on. That's
It's
a sketch cover.
correct,
The
but,
difference between
but they call it a remarked.
the only way it's remarked is if it's a normal cover, then they draw something on the normal cover.
This is a normal cover,
But there was nothing on the normal cover. Wasn't it just a blank cover?
but a blank cover, a sketch cover, whatever the fuck you want
A
to call
sketch
it.
is just a sketch cover, I think.
It's a blank cover.
But
It's
a remarked
normal.
book is like you bought
I bought 27 and I had someone draw on it and
on
sign it
27.
on 27.
But if it's a blank cover, it can't be a remarked book, I don't think.
Dynamic Forces categorize it
It's a
under
remarked book.
a remarked book.
Fair.
All right.
Remarked book.
So I mean, if you want to
Fair.
discuss that,
Fair. Let's move on.
so
Remarked
this is again this was on one of the Mortal Polls,
Original
but
shit.
Chuck's here. I want this to go to Toronto with you guys.
RTJ.
RTJ, fuck yeah, right
I love
there.
these guys.
So that's it. RTJ
Alright.
cover.
Was
Boom.
he in Detroit though? He didn't think so.
So there you go.
This is
I-
hot. Okay.
You should be a fan.
So when
And
you're-
I the whole thing why they did that is the day they sold that was the first time Green Goblin appeared in a Spider-Man, and it was also going to be the day that Killer Mike's birthday.
okay.
So it was the RTJ Dynamic Force special.
That's pretty sweet. So you're gonna set this up 8-5? You were saying, Big R?
I really hope there's not a lot of rubbing going on in my books. You know?
I
really
hope
hope
there's
I don't
not a
get-
lot of rubbing.
I hope
That
there's
is
not.
Is this getting tripped? Or is double? No,
No, that's just getting slammed.
slap. You getting pressed?
Yeah, you don't need a press.
No.
Getting pressed? Okay.
No.
Just
Original
wondering.
No
art
reason.
doesn't
Just
matter.
wondering. Just wondering.
So,
Very cool.
well, I just feel,
I just hope it
I
makes
know,
their
I know
safe.
you would
know?
dig the RTJ.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm just hoping it makes their safe and nothing happens to it. you
Oh
know?
yeah.
I really don't want nothing to happen.
This
to that book.
motherfucker's going. I hope it gets
That's
there.
funny.
I hope it did nothing happens to that bug, gets lost, or whatever.
Very cool.
Sorry. I'm sure you guys could keep talking about Toronto because if I was going, I would be right there
We're
with
about
you.
done, to be honest. We're getting Arrow.
Well,
I'm
there
getting
was
Green Arrow.
there was something I wanted to talk
See-
about. Yeah, I wanted something to talk about.
The-
like
it's not done.
Yeah, the pressing books.
All right,
Pressing.
Chuck, I'm gonna give you the floor. You're gonna close out.
Okay, this is really
You're
cool.
closing out the Comic Con.
Okay. If you are taking a book that's high value, I always suggest getting it pressed. What is pressed? Pressed is
Get it?
gets out the little imperfections, and then they also clean the cover, but they don't use anything wet. It's like a secret process, so it's not considered restored. Like if you look at a book that's been pressed, you don't even know it's been pressed. So I brought a couple of examples to show you
I love
of
what?
books that have been pressed that look better.
Yes.
I want to see these.
I didn't know we were doing
My Spawn
this.
100. I totally forgot about this. I'm getting this signed too by Capullo. 98. Okay, just showing that.
Well, no. You can't
I
just.
totally forgot about that one.
You can't just not let me touch it.
Is that a DK3 bug?
No,
I bet
no.
that there has to be one in there.
I got one more DK3, bro.
I know
Oh,
you
shit.
do.
Jay Lee, swipe cover.
Dude, this thing is nice though.
I'm meeting Jay Lee. I'm getting him to sign this one. Well, because the swipe cover, just in
Yes.
case anybody was wondering. He swiped it from this cover,
Oh, shit.
which is Frank Miller signed 9-8, bro. All right?
So it's like all these slabs on the table. I love it. I feel like I'm in the Mortal Vault.
There's never been any more DK3 covers.
Do you want a little more DK3?
Well, I know we haven't. Well, I'm just letting you know.
I was talking.
There's never been a podcast that has this many
But-
DK3.
But I was so happy that came back 9-8.
So, bro, Tone, I'm sending out my Frank Miller sketch DK3 book to get colored by Sinclair.
This is just ridiculous.
Do you hear me, Tone?
A little. It's very hot.
Do you hear me?
What do you got?
I'm sending out
You
my
got-
DK3 Frank Miller sketch to get it colored by Alex Sinclair.
Now, 2 books. Now, 2 books. 2 more books. The last 2 books I brought.
I don't
All right.
believe you.
Okay, these
You
were
got
pressed.
another 6
Okay,
in your
these
back
were
pocket.
pressed. These were pressed. Good example. Okay.
Now you're bringing up press books.
I'm not.
I'm not hating that at all.
Okay, this book made an impression. This made an appearance. Okay.
Chuck, you see that black container right there?
Yeah.
Just take that book and put it in there.
This is probably the greatest book that's ever been in this basement. All right.
I mean,
X-Men 1 was been
Right.
down here.
yeah, there was X-Men
Three.
1.
X-Men 1
Okay.
has been down
This book,
X-Men
when I
1.
bought it, it was CG Seat 3.5. Okay.
But now it's only a 4.
It's only a
Just a
4.
four.
Okay.
Just
I'm
the
telling
floor.
you, do you see that great receptacle?
So
right there?
this book went up to a 4, which made it worth like a lot more money, and it cleaned up so nice.
Allegedly.
Signed by Stan Lee. Look how big that signature is.
I feel like that's right where mine is.
So I was happy.
Not
with
like
that.
mine. My X-Men 1 was super tight, super small.
Which is ridiculous. It's a nice book, though. I'm not going to lie.
No. Now this one I was the most
Bro,
surprised.
I
with.
almost prefer him with the yellow. I really do.
You got that lockjaw, that Pitbull lockjaw, bro.
Now in this book, this book was Batman 232. Okay, which was the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. Who
Sick.
created Ra's al Ghul? Neil Adams, signed by Neil Adams. Okay, when I bought this book, it was 8.5, pressed up to a 9.2.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
0.7.
Yeah.
that can't
0.7.
that can't be that big of a deal. Yes, it is, because an 8.5 sold for $400, and the
And-
only signed Neil Adams 232 was an 8, going for $1,800. So this is probably like a $2,500 book now.
I'm telling you.
So anything,
You both understand. And now you've made me a believer of seeing what you've done in other cons is the pressing is well worth it.
Yes.
Fact.
Yeah.
Because it can completely change
yes,
a 9 to a 9.2 to a 9.6, 9.8.
yes.
And 9.6, 9.8 is huge, especially in newer books. I mean,
Yes.
it's like you don't want a new book that's not 9.8. And now you're talking about, I'm sorry, once more, the Daredevil. That was a 4.
This was a 3.5, and now it's a 4.
4.
This probably gained $1,000
And you pressed it.
in
Yeah.
value by
Yeah.
0.5.
So that's amazing.
So I'm curious about my Saga #1 because there was a little,
Yes.
some little creases going
Bro,
on.
Just getting that bitch just.
I can't wait to get this. You're
Also,
gonna tease me
see,
too.
and also
Not-
thing is, if you have a book
I'm
that's
hoping that's,
if you
in
have
my
a book,
opinion,
if
I've
you,
seen it.
If you have a book that's
That
a
should be a
9.6,
9.6 minimum.
If
And
you
I don't
get-
know what pressing does. But
if
I
you get
feel
a
like
book-
his saga
Yeah.
#1
yes,
should be minimum a 9.6. I looked at that fucker when I gave it to him, and I swear to God,
higher
9.6.
higher
not be an
higher the
issue.
level, the book, the better the pressing is.
Yeah.
Because say you have a book that's a 9.6. Say
Yeah,
it's a
I agree
9.
with that.
It's a 9. meaning it's probably got like a crease in it. As long as there's nothing breaking color, you have a great chance of it going up. So
Speaking of,
I love you bringing the collection,
that's why I know you did.
and the DK3 is just great. So we're gonna change gears though,
Okay.
Chuck, and you're here too.
Yeah.
We're gonna close this bitch out, and we're gonna discuss because tomorrow,
well, I got
as commish, I have a draft to put on tomorrow.
there's a little tease at the end that I need to show you.
Okay, well,
mystery
tease
thing.
whatever you need to do, and then we're going to fantasy
All
football.
right. The last 2 to 5 minutes of the pod is me solving a mystery of the podcast.
Okay.
So after fantasy football talk, I'm hitting that outro. We're out.
All right. Fair enough. So tomorrow, you, me, we have a motherfucking draft.
Fantasy football draft.
How many people?
10.
10
How do you guys do your draft order?
Snake.
live snake.
That's what we do.
You don't figure out your pick until you come over to my house and you grab a beer out of a cooler.
Okay.
And when you look on the bottom of it, that's your
Person-
draft pick.
Okay.
So
the way we do is you put everyone's name in a hat.
yeah,
I pull the first one, and then they pull the second one, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, kind of like the Christmas party then.
yeah, same
Yeah.
type of thing. I just like putting beers in a
No,
cooler.
that's very cool.
So, and then the winner of last year gets to pick one rule for the next year that doesn't involve money. So you could go PPR. You could go
Sure,
pass.
9.
A pass counts for 3 points. We have a defensive player. All those things are on the table. So we let the winner pick the rule for the year.
Did you guys go PPR yet?
Not
No.
yet. It
You
still
need
has
to.
not
You
been.
need to, man.
It still has not been
Yeah.
asked.
I'm surprised.
We've had
Like
some rules.
every draft is PPR anymore.
Well,
I'm surprised.
What we do is first we discuss and agree if the rule that last year should stay. If
Yeah.
it does, that rule stays, and then the winner gets to pick a new rule.
Okay.
And it just can't be for money. That's the only thing.
I
Like, you
feel
can't
like
be like, oh, whoever gets X amount of wins $1 million, and everyone has to pay
as
for it.
hand of the commish.
Hand in the commish. Fact.
That's what I call myself. 'Cause I'm hand of the commish, Game of Thrones style.
Fact. Hand to the commish.
Is after he says the rule,
Which unfortunately the hand has never tasted
No.
this.
2 years in a row in the finals, never had it. So
That's why you're the hand.
is I think after he makes the rule and it's not PPR toned, do you think we should ask collectively?
This feels
8 out of
like
10,
this
8 out of
feels
10.
like collusion.
Do we make it PPR? No, you need 8 out of 10 votes.
No,
Or 10 out of
Ours
10
is
votes.
ours is half point PPR.
All right. So
We
I'm just
don't-
asking.
we don't try to ask for a vote to add a new rule.
You know, this is how I usually do it.
I won't change anything that I
When
do.
when we started it, it was a couple years in, and someone goes, "We should go PPR," and I looked at it, I thought about it, and I just changed it.
That's but
and
who's-
everybody,
who's-
nobody said anything.
but this
about it.
this is the 7th year, and we have
Yeah,
we have
Who won
retained
last year?
Tommy football
ours is
And
ours has been together
in 8
pretty
years.
close.
In 8 years, 100%,
Yeah,
60 to 70%
yeah,
of the owners have stayed.
yeah. That's how ours has been. People tried to get in this year, and we just didn't have room.
Yeah, I turn people down all the
Yeah.
time, but I will not.
Unlike your mom.
I will not sacrifice. I will not sacrifice to make a rule if everyone wants it, opposed to
Uh-huh.
the motherfucker who finally won this, which is a privilege and a
Mhm.
right, gets to decide the next rule.
Yeah.
Any
yeah.
ideas what Tommy's going to do? Did you talk to him? Do you ever talk to Tommy?
No, I don't.
That's
every
just
year
my,
I'm gonna
my
say it like the
opinion. I
last
would
3 years.
just
Hold
ask
on.
everybody because everyone does PPR now. Like everybody.
No, but I'm not. I don't make those changes. I will not make a change
Yeah.
because that has to be decided by the one who fucking
I don't
rightfully
care.
wins it.
I'm just saying, like, if
Again,
you watch
probably-
ESPN, if
I
you
don't
watch
Probably,
care.
I could come out this year and go, by the way, on top of the champions decision, this is now a PPR league, and I would make it happen, and that'd be fine.
yeah,
But
I just don't care.
I'm protecting, as Goodell does, I'm protecting the integrity of the league.
what is your league? You guys have a league name?
Collusion league.
All right, we're XFL.
No, oh yeah, no, this is straight collusion league.
All right,
So we're looking at non-PPR because that's what our league is. So that's what we're going on.
Yeah, fact.
The ranks.
David
are-
Johnson's number one.
Fact. all
Chuck,
day.
what do you think about David Johnson? Is he number one? Over Le'Veon.
I agree with 1 and 3. I gotta make a drink.
Well, I would go. There's two thoughts of this. Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in football. Okay,
The offensive line?
he's the best. He's the best. It's a great offensive line.
Is it a good line
Yeah,
still?
it's a great line.
How about
This is the problem.
Arizona?
This is what worries me about him. He's sitting out until after the preseason because he's holding out.
Yeah, September 1st he's
So
coming
what
back.
always happens?
Rust.
Rust and injuries.
Do they?
It worries me. Like, could he come back and be beast like he's gonna be? Yes. It worries me.
So you have number one.
Number
pick.
one, if
Remember, this is
anyone
not
takes David Johnson, you can't argue about it. I would think if I'm number one, I think I'm taking David Johnson.
All right.
Yeah. Even PP. Well, it's not PPR, but if it was PPR, you could argue the top 3 could go number one.
But we're not going PPR. We're just no
Yes.
talk of it right now.
Yes.
So if this switches to PPR, he makes the rule.
Yes.
I just bring up top 200 PPR rankings, and I just go based off that because I don't know anything
It's
about
not
PPR.
changed a whole lot to this. A little bit. Odell obviously goes in behind. Basically, you flip Shady and Odell on this list. Well, Shady actually goes lower than
Is
this.
Shady that good at Buffalo?
They are gonna run the shit out of Shady. Doug Marrone loves to fucking run his running backs.
All right.
Him and Taylor are a great tandem. They do like that option
Antonio?
thing. Antonio's the best receiver in football.
Still?
He's gonna catch 100 balls at least. It's the best offense in football.
Is DeMarco really going to keep tearing it up?
What's DeMarco at here?
15? Because I know people were sweating over Henry last year, and Henry didn't get shit.
That's Murray at 15. That's not bad.
I think I would take
That's
Gurley.
That's the middle of the second round.
I would take Gurley over Murray, I think.
I think they're gonna bounce back.
The Rams?
Gurley will.
The Rams you talking about?
Yeah. Looking at this list, I would not take Jordy Nelson number 8. I would
No, why not?
no. He's 32. You know, what keeps him up so high is he keeps scoring like 14, 15 touchdowns every year.
You think he's going to fall
Is he going
off?
to keep doing that? Like, there's going to be a point where
But he's still the number one guy, right?
he's the number one guy
there's
in
no
a
one
great
threatening.
offense.
There's no one threatening. The offensive line's going to be
Devontae
brutal.
Adams. They also brought in Martellus Bennett. That may take a couple touchdowns away from him because he did have 8 touchdowns last year in New England.
How about this Jay Ajayi guy from Miami?
That worries me. He had a good second half of the season.
Kind of like, what's his name from Atlanta 2 years ago? Right?
Yeah.
Devontae Freeman. Didn't he have a bad year last year, Freeman? The first.
Yeah. Go down 2 more to get him to
Devontae
top
Freeman, is
20.
he still worth a 10 spot?
Yes.
'Cause
They
just
gave
scored
him
a
that
lot.
huge contract. You are not splitting time with that contract.
Des Bryant, he always gets
Oh.
hurt. What do you think? You taking Fournette over Des? Probably. Jacksonville has a horrible offensive line. Jacksonville has a good running back since fucking the one fucking guy. Fucking,
And then now you got
MJD.
and
Yeah.
now you got fucking
I'll put it
what's
on
his name?
jersey.
QB in because they took Bortles out.
No, Bortles has been declared a starter.
yeah, they called him the starter today.
Bortles is the starter.
Yes, they
Fact.
announced it today. 100% they announced
Ooh.
it today.
Start some defenses against that. T.Y. Hilton, you don't know what Andrew Luck is going to be. It's too high for me. I'd take Baldwin.
I'll take Des over T.Y.
I would take Ballman over T.Y.
Baldwin. Oh.
Go fuck yourself.
I would take Coomer over T.Y.
Go fuck yourself.
Cooper, I'd probably take over T.Y.
Oh, wait, no. Cooper all day, yeah. Dude, Raiders going to
Doug
be sick
Baldwin?
as fuck.
You know,
Sick as fuck.
Tolzien is throwing the ball to
Bro,
T.Y.
Is Marshawn first round material?
No.
No, we're going to the West.
No. Marshawn is probably
Third round?
fourth round, maybe. He could be a steal. That's where I got him.
31? Oakland? Is anyone else taking carries? I'll take fucking Carlos Hyde over Marshawn.
Disagree. You need to get off that high dick.
Dude, he catches a shit ton of balls. They have Bro, how do you get to
Who
work?
do they have? They have. You
I
were
don't know
going to
who's
say that.
quarterback in right now.
You don't
Where
know.
at? Where at?
San
San
Fran.
San Francisco has. Ooh.
See?
Exactly.
So
They don't
there's
have
no
one.
way you take Hyde over Marshawn. You could name the whole fucking offense on the Raiders right
I
now.
will say
Fact.
this. I will say this. This is the best offensive line Lynch has run behind in his career.
Lather me
Sexy.
up.
The best.
Lather me
The
up,
best.
Chuck.
The best.
I'll take
You've
the
got-
motherfucker and
you
the
got-
first. Lather me up.
Lynch is gonna go step up to that line.
Brother Lynch.
There ain't no 8 people in the box
Fact.
or 9 people.
Now when you
because
got Cooper and
people
Crabtree.
going over the
Oh,
top.
you got Crabtree. Oh, yeah, about Crabtree from Texas Tech, the Raiders.
I don't
you
like.
forgot about your boy.
I don't
That's
like-
Shame.
I don't like-
That's the shame.
Do you like
Well,
Lamar Miller
I'm
at
so far out of
24?
football.
Do you like Lamar Miller over 24? No.
Lamar Miller may
I'm
be
sorry.
the biggest dick tease.
I'm sorry. I take Elliott over Lamar sitting 6 weeks.
Over Lamar.
Yes.
Over Lynch.
He didn't say that. He just
No,
said
I'm
over.
just
No,
I'm just looking
no.
for the next step.
Gronk is third round material now.
Still
No.
up there though.
No.
I won't touch Gronk.
Gronk should be in the second round at latest.
What?
He
No.
is healthy. as he's ever
You
been.
can't
Listen,
say that.
Listen,
Dude, I'll
listen.
take
There's
Gronk.
no
Listen.
way you can say
Listen,
Bro,
Gronk
I'm
is
telling you that
healthy.
right now. If Gronk's
Fuck.
in the second round and you see my pick,
That's fine.
and you
I
you
will
just know
chalk it
Gronk
up.
is
Well,
getting
look,
picked.
That's
he's ranked
fine.
22, right? That's like beginning of the third round in the second.
Well,
I'm just saying, like he hasn't been able to participate in a preseason in 3 years, and he's out there playing.
Bro, how many back surgeries?
He's incentive.
How many back surgeries? I'm gonna
How good
use-
was he
I'm
after
gonna
the
use
last
this
back
discussion on this
surgery?
motherfucker?
listen, back-to-back
Ryan,
picks.
Ryan,
Devontae
no.
Freeman, Gronk.
How many?
Boom.
I think.
How many fucking back surgeries has Gronk had?
But you got to take Cooks over Gronk, right?
How many surgeries has Gronk had on his back?
Two.
Two.
What happens to people that have 2 back surgeries?
And we're gonna find out.
Say it.
In this medical, no, I can't. You can't say
This
They
that.
have 3.
Hey,
All right. They have 3.
Gronk.
If you have 2, you have 3 back surgeries.
Gronk is the kind of
Fact.
guy that can win you the league for the year. if
No,
he's healthy.
no, Brady is.
He's got contract. He is so incentivized
You
to
see
play
this?
every
no
game.
Okay.
this year.
No QBs yet either in this.
So I would like to go back.
Not one QB in the top
Which?
40.
Oh, wait,
They shouldn't. be.
Ryan,
They
you were
shouldn't be.
in last year's
Tom Brady,
championship.
39.
You
Okay.
were in last year's championship, correct? In
Correct.
the collusion league,
Correct.
and you had Gronk, correct?
Correct.
Did you win?
No.
If Gronk plays, do you win?
Okay. If fucking Stafford throws for 60 touchdowns, you win.
Dude, no one's taking Ty
No.
Montgomery over Tom Brady.
I'm
sorry.
just saying. It's the same thing. So you can't say Gronk.
Ty
wins you the
Montgomery
league.
over Brady? Yes. Because the quarterback's very deep position. There's league stuff. People
Is
who
it
are
deep when
people,
fucking Tom Brady throws
people-
52 touchdowns to
people-
Randy Moss in one fucking year?
people are taking people too early. Brady, Gronk,
It's every year.
Brandon Cooks,
It's every year.
Calvin
though.
Johnson was like that, or Stafford used to go in the second round every.
Well, that
fucking-
was a hometown.
yes.
You wouldn't go anywhere
Larry
else to get him
Fitzgerald,
there.
man. Frank Gore, still top 50. Love it. I need Frank Gore in my team. I swear to fucking God.
Get him in the. Get him
I'll
in the
reach
third,
for
bro.
Frank Gore.
I know you will.
Would you take Kelsey over Rodgers?
Rodgers,
If I need a tight end.
Kelsey, Rodgers.
There's
who?
a- there's-
Rodgers. Oh,
there's
Aaron?
three.
Aaron.
There's three.
I'll take Kelsey
Hey,
over Rodgers.
there's
all
three.
day. Fact.
There's 3 tight ends. There's 3 tight ends. You want one of them.
QB?
All right. Gronk, Andre Reed, Kelsey. All right. After that, it's a big drop off. Maybe Kyle Rudolph.
Greg Olson.
Maybe. The steal of the draft will be right there.
Who?
Number 47, Kareem Hunt. That guy will be the steal of the draft.
You think so?
Yes.
All over hype.
How about AP though?
No.
What is AP gonna do?
No.
I'm not saying steal.
AP will be taken way too early. Way
Fact.
too early.
Fact. He
He's
will
so
be.
fucking done. They still don't have an offensive line.
I swear to God,
It's going to be nice for
guarantee,
him
bro, I'm
not
gonna
to see
tell you,
9 in the box anymore.
Tomorrow, someone's gonna take AP. But what do you mean he's not on the Vikings?
That's so awesome.
AP over
guarantee you.
Ingram. Are you taking AP or
Like,
Ingram?
see Ingram. See, I take Woodhead.
Where's Ingram at?
I
though?
take Woodhead.
right next to you, 59-60.
No,
What you
No.
What
taking?
team is Ingram on?
Yeah.
Saints. They're both on the Saints.
still on the
Another one.
Saints.
Look
Both
at
are on
that.
the Saints.
Hey,
AP and Ingram are
Yes.
on the Saints.
Yes. Which one you taking?
Danny Woodhead.
What's my other option?
No, I'm just saying, if you had to take one, which one are you
No.
taking? AP or Ingram? Who gets more fantasy points this
Gilsey?
year?
Wow, Gilsey is higher. than-
That's the question.
Chuck, what do you
All right.
think?
what?
Who gets more fantasy points this year, Ingram or Peterson?
Ingram.
Yeah,
Ingram.
Ingram.
Do you think AP is
Wow.
not going to be goal line, is he?
Wow. I did
Well,
not
Ingram,
expect it to go.
Ingram is not goal line. I don't know if you noticed that last
No,
year.
he's not.
Bro,
Is AP going to be goal line? He's
like
old.
Danny,
but
like
Did-
see how Woodhead's
did-
61? That's a steal at 61.
That's
Yeah.
the only separation
guy,
between
that guy's gonna be
fucking-
used like Ron Rice was.
The only
Not
separation
Ron Rice,
between AP and Ingram
Rice.
is
Brandon Marshall.
One's 10
Fuck.
years younger.
I'm staying away from Brandon Marshall.
No,
Personally.
fuck him. Fuck Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall
Sammy Watkins.
in the
on
last
other
3
hand.
years, no one's had more red zone targets than Brandon.
Yeah,
Marshall.
yeah, but
he is
no
Mr.
one has had
Touchdown.
more
He
disappointments
is
in
Mr.
a winning
Touchdown.
game.
Dude,
He's Mr.
dude, you don't
Touchdown.
want him, dude. I've had him.
Yeah.
Dude, cock tease. I've been there.
Would you
he's
take
been
him or
the-
Amir Abdullah?
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
All day.
The fumble machine?
The value I would get for waiting
Yeah.
for Abdullah compared to Marshall, absolutely.
What Lions should get drafted?
Like,
Stafford.
no way. I would not take Stafford.
I'd take
In a
him.
10-team league?
For a
No
backup?
way. I wouldn't take a second quarterback.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
just pick
probably
one
right.
up.
I wouldn't either.
So he
probably.
should go. He
Yeah,
won't
okay,
be.
yeah.
He
10
should
team,
go.
10 team, yeah. I agree. Unless you're
Last year
unless
he
you
was
wait.
last year he was the 22nd quarterback in fantasy because they don't throw. They use him as a game manager. Like they don't
Yeah.
make him throw anymore.
Am I
But I
bad?
mean,
I don't
you
know
still-
who Paul Perkins is.
You can still win a championship
Who
with the 22
Who
second.
the fuck is
rated
Paul
QB.
Perkins?
Paul Perkins.
New York Giants running
Oh,
back.
it just
He's the backup.
nothing.
Stephon Diggs. He's a number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence West. Eddie Lacy. Is Eddie Lacy even going to make the team?
He'll be
Garrett
there.
Dick-
Willie
Garrett
Sneed,
Blunt
though. Watch
from
out
Philly.
for Willie Sneed.
I'm just gonna be straight up front on this.
Cameron
the back end of this
Meredith?
draft, I'm not gonna know this year.
Dude,
I don't know
it
enough
just-
Cameron
research.
Meredith. That's
It
really
just grabs.
Now, see, at number 80, that's really good there because he's going to be the number 1 target there in
Who's
Chicago.
throwing to him?
Their defense.
Trubisky.
No. Glenn,
Trubisky gonna start?
Glennon's going to start,
No, Glenn's going to start.
but he's the number 1 receiver in that. Even though they suck, there's going to be production there at 80
McFadden's gonna
Yeah.
be solid for the first few weeks without Zeke.
for 6 weeks. Where do you take? Where do
Zeke?
you take Zeke? To you?
Yeah.
I
Where-
tell you what.
To you.
Before we get to that Zeke question, I just
Yeah.
want to say, look out. Bro, Latavius Murray with the Vikings. Just chilling back there.
Let's get back to Zeke.
I'm just saying. Latavius Murray, don't sleep on him either.
Yeah, he'll probably get hurt. He's like D-Mac. But where are you taking
Fair.
Zeke?
Zeke.
Where would you feel comfortable taking him?
Because he might get reduced to 4 games, or he might just stick at 6 games.
So
I feel like it's gonna be 6.
Where do you feel
I'm
comfortable?
gonna say firm six games.
At 6 games, where do you
we're
feel
talking
That's
comfortable
half.
about
taking
That's
10
half
teams.
the season.
Yes.
Well, there's
Yes.
17 weeks in a fantasy.
Well, I know,
season.
but for playoffs,
Well, he's going to be gone 7 weeks because it's a bye week in there. So,
Yeah.
yes. Would you
So,
take him in the first round?
absolutely not.
Zeke.
I'm not.
Zeke?
Yeah. Second round.
I'd have to be on the back end without.
Okay, you have
a
the
starter.
7th pick. You have the 7th pick.
So you're looking at like
Second
13.
round.
If I feel like I really need another, like I picked 2 starters and I have a pick to waste, that's where I
Mhm.
would do it. But if I have
That's 3rd round.
fence line,
Mm-hmm.
I would be going. I'd be 4th. If he's there in the 4th, I think that's where I'd look for him.
This is my advice on Zeke. Do you think you can build a good team? If you think you can build a good team,
Or
okay, this is why.
but-
Week 7. Can you have your
trade
team?
bait.
Can you have your
You can
team?
stick it
5
out.
Can you have your team 4-3 going into week 8? Because in that week, now you have 2 first-round draft picks playing.
Yeah,
Yes.
fact.
Now you're fucking.
And you know
you're gonna
Zeke
start
can run.
rolling people.
Zeke
all
can
right?
run and he's young.
He's gonna be. He's gonna
This
be
is
great when he
fuel.
comes
Hey,
back. He's gonna be
he's
great when he
fuel.
comes back.
Say you take Shady like in the first round, all right?
Shady looked so good last
So
year.
say
though.
you got, they're gonna run the fuck out. That's a PPR. They're gonna kill the guy. He's gonna have 400 touches this year with catching and running. I guarantee.
No,
it.
and
Put it
400
on the
touches.
board. 400
No
touches.
fucking way. Bullshit.
Put it on the
There's
touch.
He'll
no,
get 300
With
not 400.
catches?
there's no way. 400
With
touches.
catching and
Chuck,
rushing. 400 touches.
No
350.
fucking way.
350.
No,
Is
you
this a
said
PayPal
4.
bet? Is it
You
350.
said
PayPal
4.
bet?
You said fucking
I was getting
400
excited. I
touches.
was getting excited. All right, it's a little
All right,
high.
all right.
Okay, it's a little high.
350.
I'm just
350
making an
on the
example.
board.
Hold on, I'm just
No,
talking-
no,
I'm
put
making-
350 right here. Put 350. I just came down. Put 350 right here.
For what?
Touches. LaShawn McCoy.
Catching and rushing.
Touches. 350.
What if he gets
Right
hurt?
here.
What if he gets
Tu-
hurt?
Touches in a year.
God, Shady gets hurt a
350.
lot. Shady gets hurt a lot, man.
Touches. There ain't no way he's touching the ball that much.
He could
think
get
so.
350.
Right here.
This
Touch.
is my, but
Could,
this is,
but I'm not
but
saying he
that-
will. I don't
I'm
Put it
just,
right here.
I'm
just,
on the
hey,
under.
I'm just using this as an example. Say you take Shady in the first round, okay? My opinion, your RB2 is very easy to cover up until
Because you
week
got
7.
Shady.
Because the depth is
Yeah,
there. You
yeah.
could stick like a Duke Johnson in there to hold you over if
Duke
you
Johnson,
have to.
bro. I know
Okay?
about Duke.
That's another steal, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's tap those brakes.
Okay.
Duke Johnson was fucking brutal.
He had 60 catches last year, all right?
boom,
He's great
60.
in PPR. all right?
PPR.
Adam.
Okay.
PPR. We're not talking PPR.
So say
Almost
you
won a
have
championship with Duke
Shady,
Johnson.
right? Say you have Shady.
No one said that.
Week 8,
I
bro. Guess who you're starting? You're fucking starting
Zeke.
Shady and Zeke.
Woo, sit
Now you
down.
have 2 top 5 picks. So if you think you're confident and you can build a team that can stick around 500 until he gets back, I say fucking go for it.
Zeke third round?
Zeke is 3rd round.
I'm,
He should not make it onto the 3rd round.
but
I
what,
agree with
what
that.
you're describing is optimal fucking
Yeah.
conditions for you
Yeah.
to grab Zeke.
Yeah.
But you need optimals.
Hey,
It's got to be an
what if-
optimal spot
what if-
to be
what
able
if-
to fucking
what if
be
I have
like,
the number-
I planned me
What
having
if I
Zeke
have
for,
what if I have the number 1 pick? Okay? You
you don't have Zeke.
take David Johnson, number
There's
1.
no way you
Okay?
come back with Zeke.
Okay.
No
first
fucking
round,
way.
First round,
There's no
no
way.
one should touch him, right? No one should touch him. Second round, people could be scared, right? You fucking grab Zeke at the end of the
Yeah, 'cause
second
you get the
round.
back-to-backs.
Okay?
Ooh, that back to
So
back.
then you get Zeke.
Oh, I'm with
back-to-back.
you. Yeah.
You get Zeke and go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. So say
That's
I
a nice
grab
little-
Zeke and I grab Gronk. So now my first picks is David Johnson,
two
Gronk,
studs in it.
and Zeke. All right.
3 studs.
So by week
studs.
8,
Oh, my
by
God.
week I'm fucking rolling you. All right. So that's one situation.
By
So
week 8,
so-
3 picks, and one of those motherfuckers ain't playing.
so-
and I'm already rolling
Bro,
you.
you pick up Tom Brady, you
So-
got a double dip. Come on, woo!
so you can either look at it as I'm not touching the guy, I'm not going to deal with it, or you could
So-
go, you know what? By week 8, I'm going to be fucking rolling motherfuckers.
And let me tell you, week 9, you're going to be eating my dick. So get ready.
Yeah.
That's what just happened.
Yeah.
That is not. Get the fuck out of here with that scenario. No fucking chance.
No fucking chance of what?
There's no chance that happens.
It could
no
happen.
chance it comes there.
You gave
and
them
no
you have a
chance.
10% chance of the 10%.
No chance in a live draft that you're gonna have the fucking stones to play that fucking play. No
would do it.
chance.
Oh, I will.
live.
Hey, I'll tell you
No.
right now, if I get the number 1 pick at my second pick will be Zeke at the end of the second round. It will be my pick.
If he's there.
If
So
he's
you have a
there.
12-team league.
Well, we have 10. We have
You
10.
just
Tennis draft?
you can't play those conditions.
I'm just telling you.
When's your draft?
Monday, the holiday when we get back.
Cutting it close, but it's there.
Well,
That's
when everyone,
optimal.
That's when
It's
everyone can make
optimal.
it, man.
Labor
Well,
Day Sunday.
Well, no one's
we
playing the
optimal
4th
do
week of
it.
preseason. As long as you play after
So-
Saturday,
but
we're good.
Everyone's gonna get here tomorrow.
So
we have our draft tomorrow.
That's my scenario. That's my scenario. My advice in your league, whoever gets number 1 pick, make sure you take Zeke in the second round. That's my advice.
second round.
David
Yeah,
Johnson
because-
is sexy as fuck on my team.
Because it's going to be the 20th pick, right? Because it's
Yeah.
the end of the round. So if you get the
All
number 1
day,
pick,
all day. Number
There you
1,
go.
David Johnson. Fuck
there you
off.
go. Yes.
what about
That's it.
PPR? Do you take Antonio Brown?
David
number one?
Johnson.
You
David
could
Johnson.
you could
David
argue
Johnson.
it. You could
David
argue
Johnson.
it because he gets
David Johnson.
he catches like 130 balls a year. So you could argue number 1.
It's like Tony's mom.
Disagree.
Bro, she got the suspenders on.
Allegedly.
She's,
Hey, continue.
Does Brady scare you as in he's turning 40? Like is he going to drop off the table?
Jump off the table? Absolutely not.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Brady
do you
never
feel like-
scares me. I enjoy Brady. Brady never scares me.
Tony enjoys them.
I enjoy Brady.
6 times Super Bowl. They could go undefeated this year.
They
I'm not
could.
saying they will.
as bad as that division is,
They're 6-0 right off rep.
Bro, you lose Edelman
Oh
and
my-
you still don't. Next man up. Next man up.
Amendola. Let's see what you
Bro,
got.
I don't know
bud.
if you saw, but Tom Brady recently published a book. All right. All right. And it's all
Is this
about
the
this. I don't wanna
TB12?
get
Are you about
this.
to bring up TB12?
I don't want to talk about TB12.
TB12 method, bro. Let me tell you.
All right,
I
let me
was-
hear.
I was looking
30
at-
seconds. That's all you got about
I was
this.
looking at some conversations, some reviews of it. It looks very good,
25 seconds.
very intimate, and very knowledgeable. So I'm
20
looking
seconds.
closely into it, and I think everyone else should too, because the TB12 method could be
15
the
seconds.
go-to choice.
Gronk.
So if you like
hey,
TB
He's
method,
got 10 more seconds.
if you like TB method, check out mortalpodcast.com.
Do you
5
think
seconds.
do you
Whoa.
think the TB12 method could help an athlete be elite,
Fact.
stay healthy?
Fact.
Gronk is on the TB12 menu this year.
Oh!
So right there, take Gronk second round.
So you get
Second round.
David Johnson. So you get hold on. In the perfect world, you get
Yes.
David Johnson.
Yes.
You get stud Gronk all year, and you get Zeke,
yeah.
fresh
Yes. That's swinging
for the push.
That's swinging for the
No.
fences to win the
That
league.
is the biggest dick you've ever seen
All right, I got-
swing. That's what that is.
I
That
got
is
two
not
questions
just I'm
here.
swinging. That is fucking just
I got two
I am
questions about two players.
tsunami dick.
Chuck, AJ Green,
Yes. Still a beast.
Stud.
Still a beast.
Stud. First round tag.
Jordan Howard. Does he repeat?
Disagree.
I said,
Nope.
does he?
No.
You can't disagree with I ask a
Catches
question.
a lot. I'm staying away. From
High second. High second. Looking
Michael
for
Thomas.
looking for that workhorse.
I don't like Thomas at 13
Pass.
either. I don't
Pass.
like it either.
So you're taking
I take Murray.
DeMarco.
I take Murray over.
You're
over-
taking Brandon Cooks over Michael Thomas.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Edelman's not there, bro. Brady's gonna fucking sleep.
Are you taking Ty over Michael Thomas? You love Ty, Tom.
I would.
You're taking Ty over.
Yes.
Man.
Who you
Bro,
taking?
bro.
Chuck? Ty
Just think about
or
this. Just look at this. Right here.
Or Des Bryant.
I take Des
T-
Bryant over Thomas because
I take
really-
Ty over.
There's gonna be
Dez.
there's gonna be no Zeke the first 6 weeks. So Des, I
You
think Des
beast
and
with-
him, and then on top of it,
So it makes it when you take
But
top
I'm
of it-
telling you, Dak's gonna get rattled, bro. I'm telling you. Everyone saw Dak showed his whole fucking repertoire.
yeah.
He showed his whole fucking.
Romo is just chilling though. He's ready to come back.
No, dude, it's not about Romo. It's everyone knows what Dak can do now. All right. You saw last year there were certain plays
Yeah, but he was still
even
good.
even later in the year. Like you didn't see him do that play, and now boom. Collinsworth, look at this guy. He just rolls out
God,
and he
he's my-
boots out to the right, and all of a sudden he just finds Jason
Hands down,
Witten to the
he's
way.
my
they say
favorite.
they say the biggest jump of a quarterback is from year 1 to year 2.
I'm gonna tell you,
Oh,
everyone.
it's year two, bro.
Year 2.
I'm telling you, everyone has the film.
You know who else is
on
going to
what
be great this
Prescott
year?
can do.
You need a quarterback that's going to go late or later.
Cowboys don't make
Oh.
the playoffs.
Philadelphia.
Not game.
Wentz. Carson Wentz. That team is loaded offensively.
Philly, no one cares about Philly.
Loaded offensively.
No one cares about Philly.
Loaded. They got weapons on the outside. They got Smallwood. There's another running back. Take him. Take him.
If you take like the last quarterback out of the top 10, it's worth grabbing another quarterback. Just knowing that.
Yeah.
You're going to grab 2 quarterbacks.
If you're grabbing someone late and you need 2, grab Luck because I don't think Luck. Who knows when he's playing?
Well, Tony grabbed him in the first round last year.
Well,
Second.
We're talking about last year.
year.
This year, this year he's people are
Tony's
gonna be
all over him.
that sticker price. People are scared of that sticker price.
No,
Tony's
no,
on that
you don't
sticker
touch
price.
him.
No,
If
no, you're going to be
if
on
you
the
got-
luck deck.
If you had him the last 2 years,
Yeah.
you go. You know what?
Yeah.
You can have
No.
him, and if you win,
No, you're
My
taking
bad.
luck.
How about
Nope.
hey?
You're reaching
Who
for
else
luck,
went high
100%.
last year? How about Cam Newton? What do you think he does? Does he bounce
I never
back?
touched Cam.
He bounces back, but not like he was.
But biggest cock tease ever.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's
good.
not going to be running in those touchdowns.
Do you think Matt Ryan will be top 10 again?
No, he.
Top 10, yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's the first year he's been really elite. Usually he's.
No, he's been a
15.
top 10 for a
You
while.
think so?
I'm
Yeah,
not grabbing him in
fact.
the 4th round where he's going. So I'm not having Matt Ryan.
I'm going to tell you, right now, this is going to be Matt Ryan's worst year.
Worst year?
They have a hard
Worst.
schedule.
Worst year. I'm telling you right now. Put it on the table.
Calvin Benjamin.
Put
another
it
one.
on the board.
No run, no tight ends facing a worse secondary this year than Calvin Benjamin.
Hold on. Say that one more time.
No tight end is facing a worse secondary all year, like from game to game, than Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin Benjamin's the wideout.
That's
Fact.
That's what I meant. There's like they're facing like top
The worst
20.
wide receivers.
Like the defenses they're facing. He's got the easiest schedule this season.
Gotcha.
Carolina does.
Nice tip there. Nice tip for the listeners. If you're listening live, you
Calvin's
got this.
fucking
If not, you gotta wait till morning Monday. And if your
Facts.
draft is Sunday, well then you're fucked.
So that's gonna be it. That was our preview. Final.
That's it for that until there's one last thing. Remember?
Yeah. Take us out.
All right, you got Chuck. I don't know if you're gonna be privy to this.
Okay, this
But-
would be a good time for X-Files music if you could play it.
Well, we're not. But we're,
You go ahead. Finish your thought. I just want to add.
I don't know. Someone's talking. I'm guessing on the ESPN page because it's ESPN.
Okay.
All right, are you ready, Tone?
Facts.
We're gonna see how fast you hit this. I try to speed it up because time and make sure we're talking over this.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Tell me how quick you hit this. All right, you're watching the movie.
Yeah. Fact. Oh, look at the popcorn. Oh.
You didn't see that shit. We thought fallacy never happened in film or in real life.
Bro, look at him trying to be like, baby. Dick in the popcorn happens all the time.
And we've talked about what happens if you try to pull this off. How hard it is to pull off. Just to slide it in the popcorn
Hey.
without her noticing.
How would you even do that? Like,
So who is this, by the way? Do you know the actor?
It's the guy who played the wrestler,
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke pulled
Mickey
that-
Rourke.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Mickey Rourke pulled that shit off.
He did.
And we talked about if she ends up going down, mixing all that popcorn noise. We've talked about the bag, how loud it would be. Like,
But
do you
you know
try
what?
to take the
But
bag
you know
off? Are
what?
you like,
She was startled from the start. She was startled from the start. Like, this is a fucking box of popcorn, and then I'm already touching it. And then he's like, "Hey, you know, look at that face. Look at that face.
Bro,
yeah, touch that.
look, he's
dick.
setting it up
Look
the
at
whole time.
touch that dick.
We don't have the time for the whole setup. But watch the movie Diner from 1982, Popcorn on YouTube.
It's
All
called
right.
popcorn. Shut the fuck up.
That's what the scene's called. The movie's not called Popcorn. The movie's called
All
Diner.
right,
But watch this. Watch the movie. All right,
getting close.
getting close.
Getting
this is
settled.
moving up. Look,
Look at. Oh,
He's-
oh! You looked at the camera. Get the fuck out of here.
He was bummed that time.
I think his boys are in on it.
I call bullshit. There's no way that 6 people know
Bro,
that
look,
you have
look,
your
look,
dick in
look,
your popcorn.
What?
They're-
Still no dick. Putting it in.
knows, she
bud.
knows.
Sorry, just slid it
there's,
in.
there's no way 6 people in that theater know that you pulled the dick trick.
But,
I don't believe that part.
but bro, then what? Right here.
Oh. Hey.
Dude, she. Oh! You know the smile on his face because you know that's what's gonna happen if you pull that off. Solve the mystery. We thought it was never been done on tape.
And it has.
So, Diner from 1982. What
I've
do you
never
think, bro?
seen that.
Bro, is that a solid find?
That's a solid find. That might be something. You know what we should do with this? Is we should check out Popcorn on the pod, commentate it,
Just that scene.
or that movie.
Can't be the whole movie. bro.
We can do the whole movie. Fuck it. We like to talk. We can do the whole movie. And the only way you get to hear that is if you're a Patreon member.
Bro, there's like
What do you think?
sketches. Like, what
Like
is
all of a
this?
sudden, if we decide to do this, all of a sudden, Stace over there, Stace, hyped as fuck. See, I'm telling you, they want it. We need to do it. Like Stace would be like, "Oh man, I saw this popcorn dick trick on Mortal Podcast," and then they commentated the whole movie. So I told Chuck, and we just fucking Loved
Well,
it.
Chuck-
Loved it. MortalPodcast.com.
Like Chuck takes
Tony
stage-
Ball Game, Hatfield
Listen,
05
dude,
are
Chuck,
fucking insane.
Chuck takes stage because they're bringing Wonder Woman back
See?
to IMAX
Boom.
next week for one more
Boom.
weekend. One more weekend to IMAX. Wonder
Woo.
Woman. He
Woo.
takes her.
Little preview.
They're bringing it back, huh?
The fucking popcorn
That
dick
store
trick.
made so much money. That
800 million is not enough for Wonder Woman. It needs more.
Not nearly.
And that's it, guys. That's it. This is episode.
Oh, man.
episode
Nice, guys. So, hey,
I'm tired from this
Hey,
episode.
I just
feel
wanna let
like
you
I put
know,
a lot into this episode. I'm fucking tired.
before
now,
we
bro.
wrap it up,
Yes.
you guys have fun next week. We're not getting together next week. You guys are gonna be in Toronto. It's Labor Day weekend. You guys are gonna be in
You got anything going
Canada.
on next week? Feel free if you have a one-on-one
No,
guest. Do you want to
I
bring on
don't.
for an interview, Saj?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna
There you go. You could
Alright.
you could
fire.
do you could do
Talk
pod
to
on
our
the solo
Patreon
tip.
members.
You could do you could pod on the solo tip.
I was
I've done a
good.
solo
I was
pod
good.
before.
But I'm gonna get drunk, and if there's any Patreon members this weekend, I'll get with them. I'm gonna be working on the new comic
Which-
pull intro,
which-
which we've talked about today. If you are a
Solid.
Patreon member, you maybe could saw Low Peak.
Oh, and so everyone
Chuck
knows.
did. Stace
So
did.
everyone
See?
knows.
See,
you're gonna
Stace
like
got
it.
that tease. She got that little
Everyone-
tease, and she was like, "I'm on it."
Everyone's gonna like it.
Which
I
I'm
saw
going
it.
to say, Tom, I don't know if you'd give me, one of our most downloaded episodes was me solo. Hashtag star of the show. Just throwing it out there. But
Yeah, we could call into
see-
the show, bro.
or you could do your own solo show. We'll see how your show does.
Or they were just wanting to tune in because they always want to hear about it.
They wanna
And
hear about me.
then
They wanna
they
hear
got
about
your
Punisher
solo
and the
show,
Bee.
and I've never done a solo show, so you
So
never know.
that's what I'm saying. You don't. I don't know.
I don't need to do one.
I could think
You
of a
don't
few.
need to do
I
it.
could think of a few guests you could bring.
See, that's what I'm saying.
On Saturday, you
That's
could.
what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be greedy and just take everyone's time up by like, oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Well, that's episode 138.
MortalPodcast.com. I am at Tony_ballgame.
And then this is the outro. That's happening.
Thanks for
About
having
to
me.
play. Chuck,
Hosner07, Real Sports.
boom.
Those are both Twitter. Real Sports on IG.
Ride together.
Bad Boys 3
Ride
canceled.
together.
Keep a lookout. Bay's coming back.
Bad boys for life.
And if you want to check out the Bad Boys, the podcasting, it's immortalpodcast.com. Check out YouTube, IG, Twitter, all those. Make sure to subscribe, like, check out our weekly Mortal comic pull.
If you want to
At
hear just me solo,
mortalpodcast.com.
which is not bad, go to the Halloween episode. I read Punisher to you guys.
Search on the website. So that's episode 138. It's mortalpodcast.com. Until next time, see ya.
We'll be back in off.